Welcome to the Mega64 Podcast on a hot Friday morning. You are here on September 12th, 2025, and we are going to be celebrating 9/11, baby. Psych. Just kidding. We're not going to talk about that. Instead, we're here. Derek, Rocco, Shawn, and Garrett. Sorry, I didn't want to bring the mood down.
No, I just don't understand what happened on that.
With a 9/11
Why
joke.
is that day?
Whoa.
Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, what happened? I'll let the historians figure that out. We're going to be talking about something way more historic today. The #1 Mega64 podcast clip of all time.
Oh, wow.
If you've been following along with Mega64 news, you know that we have been doing an elimination bracket for weeks and weeks and weeks, letting you, the viewers, vote on pretty much every classic clip we've ever done. And there have been some classics that have been eliminated.
Yeah, some real top tier shit.
Doc Ryan farting, Shrek wet fart 4D.
That blows my mind.
Did you smell it?
Ooh.
My weird ending.
Frank farts on a baby.
Frank farts on a baby.
All the fart content has basically been eliminated at this point. So
it's a regular 9/11.
Yeah, that's the real 9/11 is why the fart hate?
Yes.
If people
what do you got
do
against
it.
gas?
Binders has been eliminated. Derek's wall run. Shawn tries to name a Twinkie. Are you finally ready to admit what you were going to call the Twinkie?
Do you remember?
I remember, and I'll never say it.
Oh,
I'll never say it.
This is
What would it take? You say it.
What would it take?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. He won't say it. Can you tell us the finger bang story?
I've told
Pick
that
one or the
story
other.
before.
He did at game days that
We
one.
did a game.
I've
days,
told
yeah.
the story, and people loved
Exactly.
it.
Cat's already out of the bag. So could we just get a refresher on it?
It was graphic.
I did it
dude.
once.
He told it publicly, and that's his
and
obligation.
and I said I will never do it again, and I
was-
told it.
To a
Almost.
room. There were kids in that room.
Almost had him.
They left it crying.
I know.
Almost got him to say it, folks.
I know.
Mhm.
Well, we are down to the top 8. And today, live on this show, we are going to figure out what the #1 Mega64 podcast moment is. And this is a big deal, you guys, because how long have we been doing this show? 20 years? 21 years?
No, this is 19 years next year of just the podcast.
Okay.
Next year will be 20th year.
19 years of
Yep.
doing this podcast. That's insane.
Mhm.
I didn't realize we were so old. Having
Yeah.
a moment. All right, got to fight the depression and nostalgia here. It's okay. We're still young. We're still cool. We're still relevant.
Yeah.
19 years of doing this podcast.
Wow.
And we're going to figure out what the greatest moment of all time is.
Would take you through the decades. You see the transformations physically of each of us over the years. You see the sets change. I love that we've got stuff from like every era kind of layered in there.
Yeah.
The transformations is real. I've been watching these clips being like, I looked like that?
Yeah.
What was I thinking?
And also, like, just the quality of like production is like, holy shit, that's what it used to look.
Yo.
Like, people watch that.
It looks like everything is like through a screen door. What is that resolution?
Dropped frames the
Yeah.
entire time. Yeah.
And I think we should start it off right now with an elimination.
Oh.
Kicking off the show.
That was like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Wait,
sound.
exactly.
Wait, can I do a setup? I just think this might help. We're going to take you back to the past to show you podcast clips that kick ass.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now you can start.
Bracket #1 has come down to 2 videos, fan favorite videos, iconic in their impact on the Mega64 universe. These 2 videos have lived on in multiple forms of media. They truly have changed the culture of the Mega64 podcast. One has led to people's arguably favorite emoji that they use every single episode.
Oh yeah.
The other one has become a cultural institution here on the Mega64 podcast to the point where we probably destroyed the career of one of the most famous individuals on the planet Earth.
Yep.
I am talking about Shawn crying and Will.i.am, idiot he is.
Yep.
2 bangers, man.
Can we watch these videos officially to give the people at home a refresher on what these are? Let's start with Shawn crying.
I did always
There we
make a point to watch before I voted.
That's
Yeah.
smart.
I think everyone should do that.
You-
I
due
think
diligence.
because you forget
Okay.
sometimes.
Let's see if this is all that.
I'm already excited.
Well, it depends.
Two.
It's pretty fun for a dungeon crawler, but it's like $20. So
Well, see, I'm waiting for the market of Vita to crash. They don't even sell
Now,
the best
Shawn,
wine
can you
anymore.
talk
There's
about
a
this
point
video?
where
What's going
GameStop
on here?
still is selling
Okay, so I
games,
really
but I'm
needed
waiting
to
for
go
the day
home
when
because I
they're
had a
like,
young
alright,
baby at
Sony
home, and
next
Jenny
is
asked me
gonna
to come
have
home
their
and
E3
help.
conference. They're not even
And
gonna
I
mention
said,
Vita.
as soon as the
GameStop
podcast
is.
is over, because I needed to upload the file, I'm like, please can we end it so I can do
Yeah.
that going? And they wouldn't.
So the baby was at home crying,
Baby's at
I
home
think what
crying.
makes 7-Up
and
yours
you're crying here.
is
I'm
just
crying here like I
irrelevant
have to
enough
go.
now
I just
that
have
it
to
would
go.
be funny.
And they just start talking about the
Remember
most
Make 7
banal
yours?
Yeah, that was
shit.
like the beginning of 2000.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Like,
seeing
we're
like,
almost-
oh, this is
like
not going well
Gangnam
for me.
Style is
I still have another
quite
half an
there
hour
yet.
here, and I
It
told her
will
I'd be
be.
home a half hour ago.
I just remember.
Now, Rocco, what's
his
what's going through your
fucking
mind?
ass? What was his name?
Just
Neil
to talk
Patrick
as long as
Harris.
possible.
Yeah.
It's not really any,
And so,
not a new concept
Was
for
in
me.
that
so then
Keep
I was
going.
like, I got an idea. If I
And
just
it's
turn
funny
off all the
because
lights in the
Underground
set,
wasn't
then
big
there
enough
can't
to
be a
launch
podcast.
a reboot
Yeah.
of his
Now this is
Sabotage.
Justin,
But
and
then
who's
the
this
second he
girl?
did
I'm not on this
Lauren
podcast, so
Moore.
who's this girl?
Lauren.
Who's
She
that?
still works at.
It was
She
funny
was
watching, being in Southern
one of the
California.
reps
We
at
don't have
Funimation,
White Castle
and she's
here
still at
in
Crunchyroll
California.
now.
So it's like, what the
But,
fuck is this?
I never met Lauren. I wasn't
Yeah.
there that day.
Yeah.
Every
They
time I
both
watch
work-
this clip, I'm like, who is this girl here?
Yeah. They both worked at Funimation at the time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Did they feel uncomfortable?
Seemed so.
At one point, she was laughing so hard that she fell out of the booth. So.
Yeah, she was.
Oh,
she enjoyed
She
it.
was into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they were on the same page as Rocco, Frank, and Brian though. Like to just keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were more there to be entertained. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were siding with you, Shawn. Sympathetic.
Thank you.
Well, that is the Shawn crying clip. And now we're going to go to a moment in Mega64 history. The first Will.i.am
My
idiot he
face.
is.
Yoicks.
Wow.
What's up?
Oh, are we allowed to give our reviews here, or
No.
I don't want to impart?
I think
on
you
the
don't
audience?
impart.
I
Don't
don't. I don't care. Impart whatever you
Okay.
want.
I don't think you should impart.
Oh,
I think you should let it. Okay, whatever.
I'm going to impart. I
I'm
don't
partial
know
to
why that
impart.
made it that far.
Oh.
That was a good
come on.
moment,
Come
but there's
on.
like 100 more amazing moments. I don't get that one. I don't get.
100 farts.
You don't
That's
get
my
my.
take.
Well,
you
okay,
don't get
we'll
my
talk
humor.
about that when it comes to the voting.
Okay,
When the
but let's see this one.
when
Maybe
the
it is better.
when the audience is voting, that'll be our time to make our arguments.
Okay, yeah, I'll wait for that.
Let's watch this clip.
Scary
Well,
for me.
Then, if you're not in the mood to be scared, you're not going to like this next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, to transition from horror to something truly terrifying. Say that one more time. Truly terrifying.
Truly Terry.
Something this way comes. Something we have all feared. He's back.
Oh.
That's right. Your favorite segment. Will.i.am, idiot he is.
The opening has funny every time.
Yeah,
You made
that
this, right,
is-
Shawn?
You know what? I did. I edited this.
It's been a million years. It
Yeah.
still makes me laugh.
Isn't that off a tea bag that someone sent to the PO box?
Yes.
That image.
And
think
didn't
so.
Andrew Douglas
Andrew
do that?
Douglas did that.
Yeah.
And then I think someone put that on
Sweet.
TV.
Someone made it like
Your watch
tea.
is going to flop because Will.i.am. Wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call it a watch.
What?
It's
not a watch. One.
It's not a watch.
He's
Well,
talking
here,
about his
Will.i.am will
watch
let us
called
know
the
what it
Puss.
Yeah. Oh, I remember Puss.
And somebody sent me the Puss.
Yeah, you
and
have one.
I have it in my office right now.
Well, it's not
All
a
these
watch.
years later, I might be the only person who still has
It's a device on your
a
wrist.
Puss.
It's not a watch because watches don't
That's
have
not a
SIM
watch.
cards. So
Oh
Whoa.
shit! Yeah. Oh my god.
Ooh.
What the
it's
hell?
a new paradigm.
It's a new
Or
paradigm.
We used to
category.
do fucking 4x3 picture in picture.
Okay, so that's him setting it up. The logo says poo.
No,
Am I wrong?
No, you're wrong. To me, it says
Wait.
puss.
It does.
Puss. I see
With
poo.
a
You
backwards
see
S.
puss. I guess we see. I guess we all what we eat. So anyway,
Ew.
You eat shit?
okay.
You eat poo?
Okay, I forgot it ended with that.
That's the best part of it.
I forgot it ended with that exchange. And that clip, I'm sorry. Will.i.am idiot he is has been around for years, some better than others, some segments better than others, but that is his most legendary moment in terms of being a dumb
We
douchebag.
quote
Yeah.
that all the time. Still.
So tell us about this new watch you're making. Well, it's not a watch. One.
I think it's debatable what his most douchebaggy moment is, but that one's
Sure.
definitely up
The
there.
but
Entertainment
that's up
Tonight one's
there.
pretty good too.
But-
So wait, before we get into this, let's
Yeah.
put a poll into our live audience and decide who is the winner of this bracket. The poll is live now. You can vote if you're watching, and now you can talk about these clips. You guys make your arguments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, with that exchange, the Will.i.am segment clears. Again, Shawn crying. I know what he's capable of, so maybe I'm not as impressed as the average person.
Thank you.
That was you handled it so well.
I think to me, what it is, the Shawn crying clip, I think is great, but it's like great in a 15-minute chunk. You know,
It's a great show.
It was a great show. It was a great ending. But if you want to do like a highlight, like I feel like the Will.i.am thing is funnier.
Yeah.
A lot of people said Shawn crying is a defining moment for them as a fan.
Nice. Wow, thank you.
I feel like it's peak physical comedy because it's so subtle, but you're actually tearing up.
Yeah. My dad, I posted that image of me.
Yeah.
And my dad called me the next day asking if I was okay.
Because it looks like you're praying.
Yeah. I do love that image of me. To be real, I love that image of me. But
sometimes a picture's worth 1,000 words in this case.
Yeah.
Will.i.am
it's clearing, but I think
going.
Waco swayed the vote. I think we shouldn't give our opinion.
We'll talk during the poll, in the future.
You're persuading.
But
Well, do you want Shawn crying to win?
I voted for Cunnilingus Please over Shawn crying, to be honest with you. So I have voted against Shawn crying before. The Cunnilingus Please is one of my favorite clips and definitely my favorite GIF of Garrett
that
ever.
was very
What
good.
I'm wearing like a hockey helmet in that or something.
Yeah,
too.
excuse me? Cunnilingus Please?
Excuse me.
Yeah, that should
That was great.
I
Yeah.
request it.
I think it's up to the audience. I don't have an opinion on which.
Yeah, I think the Will.i.am
is
is
better.
great because I think that like it has everything. It has like the stupid editing, it has the jokes.
We're all in it.
Yeah. So I get it. I'm not upset for the record.
It's got the
but
classic picture in pictures.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's getting
pretty cool.
closer though.
That-
Shawn crying is going to come back, but it
Wow.
might be a
Theme
little bit too late.
song. So Shawn was at the Savannah Bananas this past Saturday.
I was.
Right.
Making a dream come true.
A dream came true on Saturday. I can't even express to I'm already feeling like something
Oh,
welling up
no.
inside of me that I'm not prepared for. But
I want
Wait,
to talk about the Nintendo
you got to
Direct.
poop?
no, I feel like
Oh,
We're gonna get
emotional.
that sad music playing.
I as you guys know, it's been a dream of mine to go on the mound at Petco and throw out the first pitch. And I recognize in the grand scheme of life, that's a silly dream. I see that's like, it's silly. But I have, since I was a kid, wanted to do that. I just wanted to walk on the mound and see what it was like to be on the mound, looking up at the crowd. I just was dying to know. And so when Chad from the Savannah Bananas said, like, he gave me the opportunity, he said, hey, I can make this happen for you. It was such a dream. It's so funny. I was not nervous at all.
No,
and
you were like ready.
I was ready. And I said I wasn't going to crawl. I definitely crawled, for the record. But
Because that was explained to you.
Well, I
like,
walked out on the field and they took me back and I got to sit in the dugout for 10 minutes while they're like getting ready.
That's cool.
First off, I want to say, those of you who have never experienced the Savannah Bananas game, just like I had not, it was a show forever. Like it started at 2 if you wanted to get there at 2. And they had pre-show stuff on the field up until 7 o'clock when the game starts.
Yep.
For hours. I saw people taking bananas off the very top of the stadium and throwing them, trying to get into people's pants who are on the field. Like, just dumb, fun shit.
Dumb
That's
games. There was a baby race.
Yeah.
Literally, 20 people put their babies across the
there was just so
infield
many
and then they
things
crawled.
happening before. So I just got to sit in the dugout and watch some of the pre-show.
It was super fun, just even before the game got started.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was like moved by the whole experience because it was such a positive experience just for family. Like there were as many adults and kids having fun. You know what I mean? And it's not that expensive to go relatively. And they were keeping people engaged with shit so long. Again, it felt like 90% of the show was pre-show.
Yeah.
And it was engaging the whole time.
It
just felt like they really cared about the experience.
There was something I was not prepared for, I think, the level of entertainment at all times.
Yeah.
And so
the whole time.
I was in the dugout and then a dude came up to me. He's like, hey, I'm a friend of Eric's. And I talked to him for a while. He's part of he's on the firefighters' side. He's the calendarman, so he's like they're like one of their mascots.
That's my team, dude.
Yeah, super sweet guy. And then
all of the mascots, all the furry costumes had abs.
His mascot, it's maybe not a mascot. What would you call him? Like a cheerleader?
No, it's a
or
mascot.
Or support staff?
Oh, you're talking about? Oh, he was one of the fireman cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Okay, calendar boys.
Calendar boys.
That was
Calendarman. Yeah. Super nice guy, so sweet. And then talking to him for a while, and then the guy who's the MC who has the bow tie came out, talking to him, and he was like, okay, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna take the banana, we're gonna blindfold you, I'm gonna throw it, but not very far. So if you get to the dirt, you've messed up because it's not going that far. I'm like, okay, got it. And he's like, you nervous? I'm like, nope, I'm ready. I am ready to do this. I have been ready since I was a kid. I'm ready. So we walked out in the field, and I looked up at the crowd, and I thought maybe here is where I'll feel nervous. And I just was like so happy. I was just
sold
happy.
out stadium.
It was,
too.
and that's the thing too. I was telling
full.
this to a friend who wasn't there, but it's like, if you go to a Padres game and you throw out the first pitch, no one gives a shit.
No one's
even
yet.
in their seats yet.
No, they're tailgating.
But the show is happening on for so long. It was as if it was like, oh, this is like everyone's watching this. Like everyone's here.
Yeah.
And I put on the blindfold, and then I got on my hands and knees, and I felt stupid, but in a fun way. Like, this is stupid and fun, whatever.
Yeah.
And I start going the right direction. I hear the crowd cheering. I'm like, oh, this is great. And I'm going for the banana. And everyone who watched the video has asked me, so you saw the banana and you were fucking with us by not getting it? Because I was over it.
You just kept
If this is
barely
the banana, I'm like everywhere but
how
where I need to be
is
touching.
he doing that?
And to the point where it's like, but I will say before this happened, the guy threw the banana and his mic was breaking. So he ran up to go fix it. So he threw it and then ran and then realized, he threw it
It's
past
in the dirt where he said he would not.
And he's
throw
like,
it.
he's never going to find it because he's going to hit the dirt and then be like, well, I can't go past that because where would it be? So he runs back and throws it somewhere else. And then I'm still trying to find it. I finally find it. And it's so funny because there's a picture of me going like this.
Yeah, it looks like you're like super celebratory.
Shawshanking it.
Yeah.
Shawshanking. And I don't even remember doing that, but I was just so relieved because it felt like an hour and a half of me trying to find this fucking banana. Like, I watched the video. I think it was like 15, 20 seconds. It wasn't that, but I felt like
you're almost straddling it.
At one point, I'm like, do I take the blindfold off? I can't find this fucking banana. But I got it.
Could you hear the audience?
Oh, I could. And it's funny
they're
because
screaming at you.
it was from cheers, and then there's a couple boos because I was going the wrong way.
and then laughing.
Then it turned to laughing. And when it turned to laughing, I was like, I don't know why they're laughing, but what could this be?
I would think like, oh, my ass is out or something.
I didn't know what. I thought like maybe like there's something else happening in the field. I wasn't sure. But it's because I'm right over it. I watched that.
Yeah, it was so loud and everyone laughing was so thunderous. I just was thinking like, well, that's not going to help him. That's not a boo or a cheer.
But I did enjoy dude, I'm making all these people laugh right now. I don't know how I'm doing it. I'm not doing it on purpose, but I am. So then I take the blindfold off and then I'm holding the banana. Beforehand too, it's a rubber banana. It is not like the bananas I was practicing with at home. It's not the same. But
so it doesn't have the weight to it.
No, it's a little weird. And he's like, the MC was like, you should just tomahawk it. Just like whatever. Like it doesn't really matter. And I'm like, I'm gonna throw it as hard as I can. He's like, okay, go ahead. And so I walked onto the mound. The first step was like, I got the chills because I'm like, I'm doing this. Like I'm here.
Yeah.
Like I've talked about this to nauseum. People must be sick of me talking about this, but I'm finally doing it. And then I stepped on that mound, looked at the catcher, looked at the crowd for 1 second, and then I went my wind up. And then you see in the video, I'd go like one breath.
Yeah.
And that was me like taking it in. Like I'm doing this, I'm taking it in.
Yeah.
I threw that fucker as hard as I could. It was off. It was not on the plate. To be fair, a little bit of a curve situation there.
Yeah. But he caught it.
No, he didn't catch it. I mean, he kind of like after they hit the ground, whatever.
Yeah.
But
would have been an out at first.
It felt great. The catcher came up to me. He's like, "Oh, gave me the heater." Like, it's so fast.
Yeah, he did come up and say something to you and pat you on the back.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, what he said? Oh, you gave me the heater.
Gave me the heater.
69 miles an hour.
He commented. The announcer commented a little outside or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I didn't feel like you needed commentary on that. But somebody on Twitter posted a gif of you as Todd or Aaron or whatever going, oh, they're a little outside the box. I thought that was funny.
That's dope. So it was a true dream. And then on top of that, the game itself, I had my family there watching me and cheering me on, and they were so proud. And then at one point, Chad's friend Colby came up to me. He's like, "Hey, come with me real quick." So he wrote to the Savannah Bananas as well. Took me to these guys who were sitting in a different section who I had not seen before.
Yeah,
And
I was
you
glad they put us together.
Yeah, and you guys were so happy for me and just like so excited to see me.
Yeah.
It was so fun. And getting those tickets last minute like that was like such a dream. So shouts out.
Yeah, shouts out, Chad. Like that is
And Colby for
And
running
Colby,
the live stream early for all of the Mega64 fans.
They started that Savannah Bananas live stream only for that day early, just so people could see my pitch.
Because so many people in the chat were going, Chatfield on the mound. When's it happening?
Yeah.
When is
Like,
it? Don't worry, guys. We're going to stream it.
All of you guys made that happen. Like truly, that's so incredible that they did that. So then they took us up to the broadcast booth, which I had never been before.
Yeah.
And that was also a dream that like wasn't in connection with this one, but happened the same night. To be in the booth and see like it was
back end area that we were walking around in was cool.
So
all the offices.
I will say, all of the behind the scenes and their reaction to my pitch is on Patreon right now.
Yeah, we filmed all this.
Yeah, so it's all there, and
it's up there now.
One of the absolute best nights of my life. And then to top it off, we do the booth, we see all this stuff. Like it was like such a great experience, and then the last second, the last out,
that was cool.
all of a sudden the lights go off and Trevor Hoffman comes out to pitch. And I can't express to you what that means to like San Diego, but like me, but Rocco knows Trevor Hoffman. Dude, Meg was texting her dad to Trevor Hoffman.
People who don't care about sports were dropping their phones. No. I mean, like, it was, someone like me who isn't connected was like
super cool.
It was, I said this in the video, it was, imagine going to your favorite little indie band concert and Paul McCartney showed up for the final song. Like, a fucking Beatles walking in here?
What's happening?
Yeah.
And that AC/DC song kind of sounds
Hell's
like
Bells.
It sounds like Undertaker's music. So I imagine it's like when he shows up at WrestleMania unannounced and everyone just fucking hits the
when the
fucking
lights went
roof.
out, you heard that first bell. Like I've never seen people.
I think the place erupted.
I've been to the Padres Stadium, sold out crowd when like we clinched a division or whatever. I had never heard it that loud as it was.
Yeah.
In the video, people were like, because highlights of him coming out were posted, and it's like whoever didn't play Hell's Bells should be fired. And it's like, no, they played it, but it was so fucking loud you couldn't hear it.
Yeah,
like,
humanity drowned it out.
We were so loud.
Some people in the chat are saying they're happy for you. This feels like something that they've been following you try to accomplish for 3 years. I think you've been talking about this.
Yeah, I think I started this in 2020 is when I started talking about
so 5 years.
That's when they
And
first reached out.
A lot of people are saying they are happy for you, feeling that secondhand fulfillment.
Oh, great.
It's like the ending of a great anime story arc.
I just want to say, to wrap it all up, how much I appreciate, Chad, the Savannah Bananas, Colby, like everyone who made that dream happen for me. Like, I can't thank you enough. I want to thank everyone here. You guys went and supported me. Like, that meant so much to me. And at the end, everyone gave me a hug. Like, you guys gave me a hug and said you're proud of me. Like, it was so fucking awesome. And Jenny and the kids were all proud of me, giving me hugs. It was just like such a fucking dream night. So
the last time I hugged you was your wedding.
Yeah.
That goes to show you like where we were all at.
Yeah, we were there that
It was
night.
that big of a.
Rocco gave me a hug and said, "I'm really proud of you, man." It's like, oh my God. Like I felt so good.
Some people are wondering if you don't know who Trevor Hoffman is. He was the former closing pitcher for the Padres.
Yeah, for a long time.
When did he retire?
2008.
Oh my God, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, so last time
But he was
that
there all
happened-
throughout the 90s.
Yeah.
Like Tony Gwynn was there, Kim
Yeah.
Caminetti.
And he, Hall of Famer, right?
Hall of Famer.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
I mean, if you are like, there's awards called the Trevor Hoffman Award, like in baseball. Like people try to win this thing. So like it is like he is like a legend and
It
a
was the
San Diego
perfect-
legend.
The perfect night too, because he closed the game, got the last out, and the Bananas won against the.
And my brother
Firefighters.
said something to me, which is technically true. And the fact that it is real, I can't fathom. It's I threw the first pitch on the night where Trevor Hoffman threw the last. And it's
That's
like,
fucking crazy.
that is true.
That is crazy.
That's
Yo,
true.
dude.
Also, an impressive statistic to me is, we've always talked about, sometimes we get the questions like, what's the biggest crowd you've ever done something for?
Mhm.
And my answer is always, I think, and I don't know if you guys remember any bigger, but I think the biggest, probably that year we did Minecon.
Oh, yeah.
The Minecraft convention, that was like Hall H level. And I believe I remember hearing it was about maybe 6,000 people, give or take, because that was a huge convention.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
I remember being on stage. I have no memory of anybody being in that room.
It was, you could barely see the crowd. We had lights on us.
Yeah.
Barely could see anything. And I remember we showed our video, and then when there was laughter, it was like, oh, this is an endless crowd. Oh my God. Wow. So anyway, it was about that. And so that's always been my default answer. Now you've topped it.
Yeah.
40K. And that's sold out stadium.
And that's just in person. I don't know how many people are watching online. But
for the millions watching online.
If you go to that game, because all these games are archived on the Savannah Bananas thing for free, which is so cool. But the Trevor Hoffman came back, but the top comments are all about me. And like I got a message from our friend Nicole, who's been in a ton of videos, saying like, I went to YouTube to watch Trevor Hoffman, and they're talking about you. What happened? This is awesome. Like she was like so happy for me, not knowing to at the first pitch. So such a dream.
Now I want to say, some people are asking, why wasn't Derek there? I don't do baseball. Baseball.
America's pastime.
I mean, you really can't argue with that.
No, I wanted to go support you. I did watch you on your stream live.
Oh, thank you.
I had a family birthday thing that I was trying. I got the ticket.
No,
and I was like, I'm going to be there. But
you made it happen. Yeah. I mean, with the
you made someone else could go.
Yeah, but it was
there.
like it was like I would be in traffic when he's throwing that pitch out. So I couldn't make it. I wanted to so bad, but I did watch it on the stream.
I definitely understand.
I wanted to be there to support you.
Having to do shit. Yeah.
All jokes aside, because I know I give you a lot of shit on this show, but I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
And I know that there's a lot of people who want to throw that first pitch, but you got to do it at a sold out game, and probably like core memory for you.
It definitely
it's rare you get a core memory in your
it's true,
later on in life.
And another little anecdote is Lennon, we were in a section where there's a lot of players that were signing autographs during the game, which is super nice.
Yeah.
And then so she had like 4 or 5 jerseys, and she was so excited to wear her jersey to school the next day. But before she went to school, she gave me the jersey and she's like, could you sign this too? And it's like, are you for real?
Hey, you were in the game, dude.
So sweet. So yeah, it was honestly one of the best nights of my life. Like no question.
I really was though, Derek, because you kind of were the pipeline to getting them to give us the extra tickets or whatever, because of that connection. I really was through the night thinking, they kept bringing people out for like the mid-game stuff. Like, this guy's going to do they're going to do a race through, they're going to jump through these like drywall or whatever the hell they had. They're going to do a pillow fight. I kept thinking he's going to be in one of these. That's why he's not here right now. Here he comes. Oh no, that's some guy. But anyway.
When I was watching you on the stream, I was thinking, what would I do in that situation? And I feel like you were very dedicated to finding that banana.
Yeah.
I would not.
No,
I would have.
Same here.
I was listening. I was like, this crowd would be booing so loud they would hear it in Los Angeles.
Yep.
I would
agree.
be Frankenstein walking like into the outfield. Turn the fuck around, you fucking moron! I would get them so riled up.
I thought, to me, like there was so much to get me to that moment to throw at that pitch. Like that was my final obstacle, was to find that banana, and then I could actually do my dream. So I didn't think about.
You did good.
Crowd. Thank you.
Yeah.
One day I still hope to throw the Padres first pitch, but I think that thirst has been quenched.
What about the Olympic torch?
That is my next all focus on that. Like I still believe one day I will throw out the Padres first pitch, and I'm excited to do it.
Well, now when you email the Olympics, you could be, hey, I threw out the first pitch at the Savannah Bananas game. Yep. I was the opener for Trevor Hoffman at his final baseball game.
Yep.
That might have been the last game he ever.
After watching him pitch, that's the last time. He's not doing that again. Wow. I mean, maybe he'll throw out a first pitch.
His final appearance at Petco Park.
Mm-hmm.
His final closer.
Yeah, as the closer for sure. Yep. Yeah.
And Savannah Bananas was on the Tonight Show last night.
I know.
Wow.
It was
crazy.
My parents asked about. They were like,
great.
They were like, wow. I mean, baseball. You got a guy. Wow. How do you throw? Like, whoa. My parents were like, that's what you saw. They're on the Tonight Show. Like that's what Shawn did. So yeah, it's just impressive.
I think that, and I don't want to be on speaking on this, but like it was such a fun baseball game.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, if you can go to this, you should go.
Yeah.
Like it was such a, like people who didn't like baseball were into it. It was so much fun.
Yeah, that's what I told Shawn. I love going to a baseball game just to hang. I'm not dialed in on baseball. I like just going to a game with friends.
Mhm.
But this ruined it for me because the part that I don't care about is the competition, is the team, the aggro, like me versus you.
Mhm.
All that was out the window. It was just like, oh, this is a baseball game as a party.
Yeah, exactly that.
Like everyone was just smiling and laughing and having a good time. I was
Yeah.
like, shit, I
Well,
just want to do this.
If you want to see it at home, if you missed it, or if
Yeah.
you just want to support us, support Shawn and relive the magic, we already said, but we'll say it again. You can go to patreon.com/Mega64. The full experience is up. Rocco got that footage and hand edited it to get it out quick, and it is available now. So head on over there and watch it for yourself.
Yeah.
yeah.
By the way, we are in the middle of our grand episode today, figuring out the #1 podcast clip of all time. And Shawn crying wins again and moves forward, which is insane. This guy cannot be
Shawn.
stopped.
Stop crying.
I think you should check the tapes. I don't know if I won.
Do you need a tissue?
I think it may
Nah,
have been.
there's nothing wrong with our voting machines. Okay.
No hanging chads. This is
Johnny knows computers. Johnny knows computers very well.
Are you saying you want a recount?
at the mixing board. He knows computers. He
Johnny, get us a recount.
He's on the computer. He says, "What's hentai?" I told him how to look it up.
Just kidding, everybody. Shawn crying has been eliminated.
Yeah.
Officially, Will.i.am moves into the final 4, but we have 2 more videos to look at now. And let me pull up the bracket here. By the way, the bracket is on our Instagram. If you want to see every video that's been eliminated and what it went head-to-head against, you can look at it. There it is on screen, but you can also check it out on our official Instagram page. This next one is a Garrett moment.
Ooh, love those.
Garrett had most of the strong contenders. I hate to say it, but you could make an argument that Garrett is the funniest person on this podcast.
That argument had been made. I think.
By you?
No.
Oh.
Brian, he told me that.
I think you're
on
the
PBS.
funniest.
Oh, well, he
He
has
told me
to
about
say
me.
that. He's the Igor to your Frankenstein.
Oh wait, he's sucking up to both of us.
Brian said that I was the funniest one in the podcast.
Yeah, he is our Igor. Yeah.
Poorly played stream.
I think you're the funniest, master. The others can't compete with you.
I have Metal
many
Gear on the
tapes.
Game Boy.
So many. He said the same thing to you though too, Shawn.
Yeah.
What a suck ass.
Well, this clip is from, you know what? I'm going to say it. Everybody has their debate what their favorite podcast set is.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is my favorite
You
set.
like this one? Yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah,
Maybe
I like
it's-
that one.
Because it's the idea that I came up with. The pirate set.
Mhm.
I missed the pirate set. It's like a forgotten era. I forget we even had a set.
Yeah.
The pirate set. This is I wanted to talk about books, but I didn't want to make it all about me. So I asked anybody if they've been reading any books, and this is what happened. I've been reading a lot lately. Oh, you guys read anything at all? Probably
No.
not.
I
Stop
don't.
signs and shit like that.
Wait, Shawn, are you not there?
No, I'm not there. I'm
Shawn
on
and
green
Derek
screen.
were green screened.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
both green screen.
God, I forgot how fucking impressive
Our
us
green-
tossing
We
a green
we
screen
had the
now.
best setup during that era.
Yeah.
The quarantine era. So many people were just fucking Skyping in every day, and we were like,
We set this shit up in a
yeah,
jiffy, dude.
we were.
Wait a second.
Space age.
That's green screen. I'm not there.
You're not
I
there.
don't even remember this. You're
Nope.
not there either.
I'm not
Nope.
there. No.
Shawn's
we
not
were
there, which-
distancing.
We're doing
dude.
hologram shit.
Yeah.
kinda
You, my
tell.
light's a little different. You can kind of see the green reflection off me, but you look great.
Yeah, you
Derek.
look good, Derek.
Yeah.
This whole time I thought I was sitting there. See,
No.
I don't even remember these
No,
podcasts.
seriously, when you watch it on your phone too, I never for once, until I'm seeing it now on the big screen, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, you guys are.
Chad saying Rocco has no pants. Oh yeah. Oh, you never see a pair of balls? Grow up.
Whoa.
Hey, we get comfortable on the
Whoa.
show,
Where are
folks.
your pants?
You
There
took them
was
off.
work-
There was
on?
no one on either side of me, so I got
It was
fucking
COVID
loose.
times.
Do you
I
have
got
shorts
loose.
on?
I don't think so.
Dude,
I'm
I
just
can fucking
I was
see
free
your
balling.
gooch.
Oh,
in the
wait.
shadow.
No, he's got
Oh,
boxers.
okay.
He's got
Oh my
Wait,
God.
why was I like that?
Yeah,
'Cause
why are
that's-
you like that?
No, those are I have lobster swim trunks. that they don't fit me very well. Why was I wearing those?
Bro, it's like G-string status.
Yeah, why did I do that?
You look
I
like
really
a
don't
fucking
know.
male stripper.
That's really weird. I wish I had an explanation.
If you stood up and turned around, we see your ass cheeks.
All right.
That's
so,
hot. Did I say that's hot?
Yeah, I agree.
That's some
Gotta agree.
sexy Rocco right there.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Sexy Rocco time.
Thanks for that.
You know, that clip's good. It's quiet.
Sexy
I
Rocco.
short.
Thanks.
That's a great
Good.
clip.
Make sure that bit is all wrapped up.
Sexy Rocco time. Hey. All right, moving on. This next clip is a famous story here on Mega64. We were at Boston
Ooh.
at PAX East, and a
Ooh, this
little
is a
kid,
juggernaut.
3-foot tall kid, came up and thought we were Rooster Teeth. So we fucked with him, as we do with children who are unattended at our booth, and turned into this story called The Man from Boston, because he sounded like an old man.
Let me ask you guys something. You in this show? Yeah, we're in it. Disneyland Pips.
Yeah, we're in
Oh,
it.
yeah, we're in it. You're in the show? Who are you? Who are you? I'm Jeff. You may have heard of me. I'm Jeff, and this is Bernie. And for whatever reason, the kid just, okay, that guy's Jeff. Oh, Jeff. Oh, wow, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you are. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I sign it. I hand it to Ron.
Apparently he's a
Ron
fan
signs
of
it, the
Rooster
kid
Teeth,
gets it
but
back.
has no idea who anybody in Rooster Teeth is.
You're Bernie. yeah, Rocco. Yeah, I'm Bernie. All right, thank you. He leaves. About an hour later, he comes back. Hey, you, Bernie. What? Hey, come here. Rocco comes up. Hey, what's going on? You told me you were Bernie. Yeah, I'm Bernie. He points to Rooster Teeth's booth. How come they're saying you're not Bernie? And then Barbara is in our booth, so we go, hey, you recognize her from Red versus Blue, right? Oh, yeah, Barbara. Yeah, I recognize Barbara.
Great photo.
Hey, Barbara,
Thank you.
Is this Bernie? Yeah, that's Bernie. Okay. Well,
Gaslight
if you're
aside.
To this
Bernie,
day, does he even know the
let me hear
truth?
you do the voice.
This to me is the part where like I couldn't
Okay.
hold it.
And then
in.
Rocco.
You want to do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So this is Rocco.
Rocco's brain.
So this, I walk up to this kid who may or may not murder me and get away with it because he's a child. I walk up to him and I go, "Oh, you want Bernie's voice? Yeah, let me hold on."
That's not the voice. And then this is how it ends.
Yeah.
If you're Bernie, then I got a message for you to take back to Austin with you. You tell Gavin, that British fuck. And I'm like, hey, Gavin, if you're watching, this
He
is the
did say
message
this.
This is word for word what the kid said.
from the man
British
from
fuck.
Boston. You tell Gavin, that British fuck, he doesn't deserve the achievement from the Minecraft video.
Yeah.
I'll let him know.
All these years later, I just want to
We'll
reiterate,
pass that
this kid is
along.
probably like
And then
8 years
the kid-
old,
That was his quote. All right, thank you.
3 feet tall,
And then
3.5
I
feet
stopped
tall,
him. I stopped
Like a
him.
probably,
long
probably like
short.
130 pounds.
Yeah,
you know,
he's a
he's
big boy.
very like
I'm 13.
cherub-like.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
And he just had the thickest British Boston accent. You know, he was an East Coast tough guy in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If we saw the man from Boston now, I'd be scared of him.
Little
I
Tony
do-
Soprano.
I do think, though, over time, some context has been lost. I do want to clarify. There was a guy that we used to find on YouTube, an old guy that would yell like that. Hey, it's me, the kid from Brooklyn. They called him the kid from Brooklyn. Even the guy was like 80.
Yeah.
So our logic with this kid, he was a child that acted like that
It
guy.
sounded just like that
so
guy.
we called him the man from Boston.
Hey, you know what?
That was the joke.
People are saying that sounds like the Rizzler. He did look like the Rizzler.
He did.
Oh,
He did.
He did look like the Rizzler.
Holy shit, you're right.
The Rizzler with the Boston
imagine
accent.
the Rizzler with like a Newsies cap on and like
Yeah.
a coat, and he talked like this. You know, it was a little higher pitched than what we said in that video. You tell Gavin, that British fuck. Anyways, that's the man from Boston. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a reference to the kid from Brooklyn. Rest
Yeah.
in peace, our forgotten king.
Yeah.
And those are the next 2 videos in this elimination
That
round.
is a tough
So
choice.
let's get the poll going. Read anything lately versus the man from Boston. Which is your favorite clip? If you're watching live, let us know right now.
And they're off.
We are working our way down towards the number 1. podcast moment of all time.
I
in the
don't
past
know
19
what I
years.
would vote for on this one. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love both moments very much. I think maybe if it was me, would you read anything lately? But
selfishly, yeah, I don't write bangers that often, but that one kind of
You wrote that one?
That one kind of came flying out before I even had time to think about it.
Stop signs and shit. What's the last book you read, honestly?
I tried to read a book called The Iron Claw, the Eric von Fritz story.
Oh, after the movie?
After the movie came out, Trish
Yeah.
burned through it in like a day and a half.
Whoa.
And she's like, here, you would like this one. And she gave it to me, and it's just been sitting in there for about 2 years.
I don't.
Whenever that movie came out.
You know what I'll say? The book I read that you might actually like, Dutch Mantel. Do you know that wrestler?
No.
He's like an old school wrestler from the 70s, and he wrote a book that is just like he's not the like most intelligent, verbose guy in the world. So his book is just a lot of short stories
Okay.
about fucked up shit that happened in like the 70s and 80s
Oh,
wrestling.
wow.
I think you'd really like that
Okay.
book.
Dutch Mantel.
Well,
I'll let you borrow it. There's stories that are like, yeah, we didn't
Well-
like a guy. He like would never shower. We'd wrestle him. He'd be really stinky. So to get back, I took, not me, but the wrestler took human shit, put it in his armpit, and in
I've
a
heard
match,
that.
put this guy in a headlock.
damn.
Oh my god.
I mean, you're reading fucked up wrestling stories in this book.
That's so mean.
I think you'll get a kick out of it.
It does seem like right now the man from Boston is going to win, which is still a great
Well-
moment.
I'm going to give my 2 cents. There's a clear winner here.
Is it man from Boston?
Garrett's bit is so funny, but that is a quip versus a legendary tale.
yeah. You got
And-
No offense. That was Garrett. That was the most funniest thing I've ever heard.
Well, we have a winner, and it is the man from Boston.
It's man from
So
Boston.
That to me was the winner.
The people have
That
spoken.
was a saga.
And we will move on to, we have a couple more to vote for in this bracket. 2 more competitions before we get into the final 4.
Yeah, it's not even over.
Yeah, but before we get to that, we have an announcement to make. A very historic day happened this week. Of course, you all know.
Yeah.
Something that goes back a long time. Very important moment in this country's history.
Mhm.
September 10th, 2001.
Yeah.
The day Gamer Wars happened.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do we want to speak about that?
Yeah. We want to get into this September 10th stuff for a minute.
Talking Tallarico.
Gamers know. The Great Wars began. What's better? PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, or Wii? That battle still rages on. In fact, no one's ever gotten over it. But if you want to live that legendary war yourself, I've got great news. We have stocked, and I say stocked, none of this pre-order business. They're in stock, ready to ship. Gamer Wars on Blu-ray, the cinematic masterpiece by Tommy Tallarico. Shop.mega64.com. You can pick up the Blu-ray. We made this for last year. We made this shirt. This
I
was
love
just the
that
thing that we made for last year when this Blu-ray originally got printed.
He's got the shirt.
This was like included in a bundle you could get with the Blu-ray and a shirt and whatever.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing we made it for. And then when we printed when they were done printing and they got to our warehouse, this was like one of our favorite shirts. Like, I love this shirt. It's got the date on the back. You can't really see it, but it's got September 10th, 2001 on the back. But anyway, it was a shame that we didn't make it more readily available. We put some extras on sale, but they sold out immediately. That is open for a pre-order right now in case you missed out.
I would love to see somebody wear this shirt and take a photo at Ground Zero NYC.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
just
Freedom
imagine
Tower.
walking around, the Freedom Tower. People were like, all of this stuff, and then they look at this shirt, September 10th, 2001.
I thought you were going to say Ground Zero GameStop.
Where it all went down.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Nah, that doesn't interest me.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't want to see anybody go in there.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Well, anyway, you could pick up the Blu-ray, pick up that shirt. We're only going to make it available through the end of this weekend, and we're not going to print this again. This is just because I really like the design, and it makes me laugh every time I see
Hey,
it.
Johnny, somebody in the chat said this looks like a Burzum shirt.
No,
Burzum
no, thank you.
mentioned.
No,
thank you.
Wait, who is Burzum a bad band?
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right,
Yeah.
moving
Well,
on.
that'll be a
Move
cut.
on.
But anyway, shop.mega64.com. Pick all that stuff up. And as we mentioned earlier in the show, of course, patreon.com/Mega64, all the exclusive stuff we mentioned.
Hey, people in the chat, why are you mentioning bad bands? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're mentioning them. I'm reading them.
Yeah.
Is
Come on.
Brazum a bad band? Is Kanye a bad rapper? We're not here to answer these questions.
Yeah. That's not.
Watch the news or something.
Yeah. I want to thank our sponsor for the show today, of course, Tenga in Japan. There was a lot of announcements from Japan today. There was a Nintendo Direct this morning.
Arigato.
Maybe we'll talk about that at some point. But as always, Nintendo pales in comparison to the announcements coming out of Tenga, because who's going to really make you feel good?
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Bonanza or Tenga pleasing that your own Bonanza? Bananas.
Think
And
about
we're
it.
not talking Savannah. All right. They got, if you're an adult, no man from Boston here, okay? Adult only. They've got stuff to make you feel just right. usstore.tenga.co/Mega64 and get a discount on your order. You'll be happy you did. Trust me. Thank you.
Log in, look around.
The URL is in the info too.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't know if you're interested yet. Look around and see what they got to offer.
Yeah.
You're gonna be surprised.
Yeah.
You're gonna go, oh, I didn't know that existed. Look at
Yeah.
that.
And just to be clear, because, if you like jerking it, get one of these
Yeah.
Tengas.
In case we were being vague.
To be
Yeah.
clear.
If you want to bust a nut, get a Tenga.
Yeah.
Use our code, save some money.
Yeah.
That's as easy as it is. I watched Jordan Belfort, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah.
You sell me a pen.
He's a real guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's a real guy, dude.
I thought they made that movie up as just
it's
Leonardo
about,
DiCaprio.
No, it's about a guy.
Yeah, it's
A
based
real.
on
I thought it was a
story.
character like.
No, it's a true story.
Oh shit! Wow. Okay.
I mean,
It's a real
based
guy.
on true
Damn.
story.
Yeah.
It's
Do
a real
tell.
guy.
You didn't read his book?
Go figure.
Sell me a pen is a true story.
Wow.
Somebody asked him, like, sell me a pen. He's like, what a salesman does? I don't try to sell you a pen. I try to figure out what your problem is. And then if you need a pen, obviously you're going to buy one. So what's your problem out there? Jordan Belfort method. You jerking off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because if you are, it could be better with the Tenga.
Yeah.
And if you're not, you could start with the Tenga. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you bought the Tenga.
The Wolf of Shinjuku Street.
Yeah.
That's what I was. That's what I was when I went to the Tenga headquarters. Well, that was
The Wolf of Ball Street. That's what that was.
Wall Street.
That's good, dude.
The Wolf of Wall Street.
Nailed that one.
That's good, dude.
Hold on. Let me.
The Wolf of Ball Skeet.
No. The
Oh,
the
even
Wolf
better.
of Wall Skeet is on the wall.
No, he beat you to it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm quick.
That's good, dude.
Wait,
Hey.
Kim on them.
Thank you.
Hold on.
No,
Where are you pointing at?
no. I'm putting you up,
Shawn.
Rocco down. Okay, fuck you.
Audio listeners love this part.
See?
All right, Jared,
Promised.
go ahead.
Moving on. By the way, if we plug a lot of stuff here, I'm going to plug one more thing here. And of course, is our Patreon. Obviously, you want to support us, go to our Patreon. And to reward you, if you're already on our Patreon, you get access to the Mega64 Discord, where
right.
you can join in for exclusive one-of-a-kind events, including this Tuesday. We are going to watch what many people are saying is the worst movie ever made, War of the Worlds, featuring hell no, Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. I knew exactly who you were
Yeah.
impersonating.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is like this movie's so bad it looks like Friday after next.
Whoa. Wow.
Jesus. Today was a bad day,
Yeah.
but it won't be on Tuesday. You'll love watching War of the Worlds.
Watch with us.
Movie
Yeah.
sucks so bad he's gonna have to change his name to Puddle. Anyways, you can
Today
tune in.
was a hot day.
Do we have a graphic to promote this? It's okay if we don't. Well, we'll put one in the edit, and all the information, as always, is available on our Instagram. But this is going to be happening at, I believe it's 2 p.m.
2
Meg,
p.m.
2 p.m.
2 p.m. on Tuesday.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
We got the confirmation from Lady Mega64.
Johnny, for the edit, add that graphic, add a graphic for the Gamer Wars merch. And then right here, just add your own graphic. Like,
Whatever
go
you wanna
nuts.
put in
like,
here.
get artistic. Like, get crazy.
Have fun.
Okay. And welcome back. Thanks, everybody. I thought that was kind of neat. Johnny expressed himself.
It's a fun
funny.
graphic.
I hope you put a graphic that's like Rocco's fucking stupid. This guy's
Why
a
would you-
fucking clown.
That's what you waited to partake?
Johnny, how dare you put
You
that graphic
did that?
up?
You put that graphic up, dude?
I gave you an outlet. Just want to let you know.
Yo, you have the opportunity to do the funniest shit when you edit this.
Yo, Johnny, he signs
Can't
your
wait
checks.
to see what you
know.
do, Johnny.
Yep. Can't wait.
Wow.
Let's move on to the next video.
Yeah. Oh, you want to watch the next podcast clip?
Yeah. the
Okay,
next
yeah.
Video elimination here.
Let's do it.
Going to the bracket, we now have
Yeah, I forget what's coming
again.
next.
You know, Shawn and Garrett somehow have dominated this bracket.
I don't know.
Rocco and I provided a lot of funny clips that were eliminated very early on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think just about anything that had me talking was just cut fast. So I'm not feeling
Well,
great
why-
coming out of this.
Why is
but
there no Mighty Morphin? Why is there no Super Sentai
Dude,
clips?
where
What?
was the me playing the Dragon Dagger for the Olympics
Yeah, where's the
Like, that
popcorn
wasn't even-
bucket?
involved?
Yeah,
here?
where is the popcorn bucket moment?
Yeah, when I went catatonic for an hour,
Yeah,
no
why
one
wa-
clipped that.
Why wasn't that in there?
Ah,
Jesus.
Well, these next ones are very famous. The first one being when Shawn called into a Little League game for his daughter using the screen name TNA and was banned from the chat and repeatedly tried to sign in to the point where all of the parents, including his wife, became aware that somebody named TNA was trying to sign in to the volleyball live stream. Let's watch this clip.
High school volleyball.
I took Emma. This sounds crazy because of the pandemic we're living through. I took Emma to a volleyball tournament, which sounds not safe. And I
But
was
it was a
concerned.
quarter full, so there were only
This was during the pandemic.
15,000 people there.
It was the weirdest experience of my life because I took her to this thing and there was like a health person there. No parents were allowed in. We could zoom in from the car. So I
That's
sat
so
in my
weird.
car
I
and
know.
watched this thing and like no high fives. The court have you wiped down for every. It was the weirdest event where like no one touched. It was so bizarre. But I'm trying to zoom into this game and I can't do it. Like I keep zooming in or trying to log in and like I get it for a second, it kicks me out. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I do it again and it kicks me out. And like 4 times, like, what is happening? I can't watch this fucking game. And then I realize that my screen name has never changed from when we filmed our Todd and Aaron video, and my name is TNA.
Oh
It's TNA, and I'm trying to
TNA.
watch this 15-year-old girl volleyball game. It couldn't have been fucking worse. It was the worst. It was the worst. I asked Jenny, who was watching from home, and she was like, "You're the TNA that kept getting kicked out. It was you."
Oh my god.
Oh my God, Shawn. I'm like, I know.
I know.
Oh my God.
Imagine
Fucking
being
nightmare.
the mother of a 15-year-old girl and somebody with the screen name TNA,
I
tits
know.
and ass,
Repeatedly.
keeps trying to sign into your daughter's volleyball game,
know.
repeat, and you're like, who the fuck is this
I
sick
know.
fucking pervert? I want to fucking kill this guy. And then you come home, you find out it was your own husband because of his stupid YouTube channel.
Yeah, and there's no excuse. And that's the problem is a lot of things that I do in my life, I'm just like, there's no excuse for this. I can't explain myself here. And this is what happened.
Was there ever an explanation to like the other parents who
I-
does anybody know who TNA is other than Jenny?
No, they don't. Because again, team was all formed during COVID. I had never once met the parents.
Oh, you never
So
met them.
I don't know who they are.
They don't know who.
They don't know who I am, but they do know that this happened. So
Oh, so you just traumatized the whole group of
Yeah.
parents out
Mhm.
there.
yeah.
That volleyball league probably went out of business because the parents are like, I don't know what the fuck is up, but they have sickos on the fucking Zoom tapped in.
I'm not fucking with you, and maybe I don't think it's because of me, but that it did go out of business. that club did go out of business.
That was the
That
last
is true.
Zoom.
Dude, if I was a
happen.
parent, I'd be like, we're not doing this league again.
Yeah, we're already running out of funds, and we got a child predator trying to. I think we're good.
I don't know who's on the Zoom calls because they have to personally invite everybody.
I know. I told you guys recently. This is the glitch because I zoomed in to my therapy session recently,
Oh yeah.
and my therapist. This year was like, "Why does it say TNA?" It's like I don't know.
You have to go into your Zoom settings because it has a default name. And if you change the name in a call,
Yeah.
it'll change it for that call.
Oh.
But if the default is saved, whenever resets or
Loads,
updates,
yeah.
it just goes back to the default.
Oh.
Did the therapist see your screen name and go, lots of work to do?
It's going to be a long session.
Yikes.
We have something to talk about.
Well, I'm going to be making a pretty penny.
But when you said that, I was like, are you kidding me? God damn.
So tell me why you've decided to make your name Tits and Ass. Is that a reference to something?
You doing this on purpose?
All right.
This next clip is the oldest clip in the competition. This goes back to our first studio. I don't even know.
No,
This is our
second.
second studio.
Oh, you're right. Second studio.
Oh, yeah.
This
Not
is the
that
only. This is the only PPS clip I think that was
Left.
submitted.
This
But
is
it made
from,
it far.
This
This
is
is pin
from
call.
PPS
Oh, yeah.
number 10.
This is number 10.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa! I didn't know it was that.
What year did you
old.
start the PPS?
I think I know.
Remember off.
Yeah, I don't know.
What year, Rocco?
I think it was 2013.
Okay, so this is
I thought it
a
was.
12-year-old clip.
Wow.
Damn.
Now, we like to call this clip
Yeah,
Garrett the Racist.
I like to call it that too, and some might say that's against my better judgment. But
but because
that's the name of the clip.
we live in a world of algorithms and
gotta be
search terms,
sensitive.
and you'll be shadow banned if you use the wrong term, blah, blah, blah. So for this competition, we've called it Garrett Gets Educated. This was a comedy bit. What was the bit? How do you even set this clip up?
I mean, as far as I can remember, it was all of us just kind of improvising on, a fake argument. That was a
Yeah.
big fun thing on the PPS,
Yeah.
especially when it was done in the main. We had one office back in the old studios.
Mhm.
So we all shared this common room.
Yeah.
And then it was really common for people to just be working on stuff in the background of the PPS. And we would always go to you guys for like fake argument kind of things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the unboxing ring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In essence.
Yeah. Fake
Uh,
arguing can be fun.
So this is a fake argument. You guys are arguing about whether or not something is racist, and it becomes so heated, I decided to play a little music to accompany the argument. Let's go to the clip.
Don't bring your racist shit into
No,
this, dude. It's
I'm
getting
not.
really upsetting. It's getting really fucking rude to
I'm not.
everyone. I don't care about the music.
No, this isn't.
You're spreading a bunch of racist shit.
No,
you
no,
do
no,
it
no,
every
no.
week.
No. I'm trying to educate myself because I asked
soon
a
as
couple
it
questions.
ended last week, you said a slur about him.
I asked a
I don't
couple
know if
questions.
you heard that or not, and I'm not even fucking comfortable.
No, I asked a couple questions. Daniel, not now.
The Skype noise.
Whatever you want, like an adult.
No.
You haven't been.
Daniel, not now. I'm not taking Skype calls right now.
Don't take fucking Skype calls.
No, I'm not
Right
taking
now.
Skype calls. No,
What do
I'm
you
not
want to
taking
say
Skype
about
calls.
him that isn't?
I want a Daniel. We're not taking Skype
Shut
calls.
the fuck
Eric's
up.
there.
Turn
God
off.
damn it, Daniel. We're not
Turn the fuck off. Here.
taking Skype calls. I
There's
just want to
someone
know.
behind me too.
Say, but
No. I heard.
Yeah.
I want to put. I don't know. Understand why.
It's a good argument.
being racist.
Igor.
It's the last.
I think Kevin's sitting behind me, and Rocco's so casually got his foot
Foot
up,
up on the table.
Yeah.
A lot of these clips are longer. If you go to YouTube, you can see the full clip. We had to edit them down to make
Yeah.
them fit for social media. But that is the competition now. Shawn's TNA story versus Garrett Gets Educated. This is going to be a tough one. Let's
Tough
get
one.
the poll up now and let the people at home vote. And while they're voting, you guys in the studio can make your arguments. What do you think is going to win? What do you think
Wow.
should win?
Wow, right now Garrett gets educated. It's coming back.
it's up.
It goes back and forth. Ebbs and
It
flows
does.
here.
Garrett Gets Educated, shot to the top, but now the evening out.
Garrett Gets Educated, an old classic. Shawn's TNA story put a whole business out of business.
Yeah.
True.
I think the Garrett bit, that PBS bit is so funny.
Yeah.
These are both great. But see, I would vote for TNA story because again, I love a legendary yarn, and you have almost a Rod Serling twist to it. So I think I would still pick that because that was actually a podcast story.
Yeah.
The other one's is a bit. And so
I just love that.
it gets blurry, but it's very funny.
The bit is so good because everyone, without prompting, starts to get in on it.
Yeah.
Eric's
That's a good point.
dancing. You started playing the music,
Yeah.
Derek.
Yeah, and I was rarely on the PBS.
Yeah, yeah.
It was
There is
probably my first appearance on it,
Yeah.
honestly.
There's a
Yeah.
couple times, not many, but a few times where I've had a story that I know I'm going to tell you guys, and I don't tell you beforehand. And I think of like the best way to present
You
it.
save it.
I save it. Like, how do I tell the story? And that telling everyone was an example of that, where it's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell them what my name was last.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're going to
yeah.
find out like I find out.
Yeah.
Like, why is this not working? Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
But Garrett Gets Educated is also great. Again, these are at this point, I feel like they're all winners here. So whatever happens, happens. It looks like Garrett Gets Educated is going to win, though.
The extended version of that clip has some spicy, some edgy language in it.
Yeah.
But that joke, I think, goes just on the razor's edge of like, is this fucking serious? Like, if you don't know what we do and you just see that in the wild, you're like, wow, like on live stream, they're lambasting their friend. But he shouldn't be saying these things. These are very outdated terms.
I remember getting real comments on it.
Oh,
They
yeah,
were just like, you know what? They were right to confront him.
And we have a winner, and it is Garrett Gets Educated.
Wow.
So,
Nice. Congratulations.
Wow.
Sean, you, I think, are officially out of the competition now. All of your clips have been eliminated.
That's okay. I was, as we talked about, I was in a lot of them, so I feel good about that.
Consolation prize.
Yeah. Still threw out that pitch, guys. I don't care.
Wait, I need to be writing these down.
You're on cloud 9. So after that pitch, has it been just like a week of highlights? Like it's just walking on air?
A lot of people coming to me from my personal life who didn't know I was doing that. Like, how did you do that? Like, they saw me like there. They were there.
Our homie, Reverend Bishop Thunderbird, Brandon was on the Christmas cast, and he was just at the game naturally texting us like, holy shit, you're on TV.
Yeah.
Didn't know you were there.
And I saw in the video, he's like, I will go with that guy.
Yeah.
Hey, remind me, who won? Man from Boston?
Man from Boston.
Man from Boston.
That's great. Okay, we have a lot of big announcements today, and we're going to continue with all the big announcements. This next one is going to be something we're really looking forward to, especially if you're in the Southern California area. Well, first of all, let's say all over the country, you may have had an opportunity to come out and see us live when we were on tour doing our live stage show. We are bringing us back to the stage. Mega64 is returning to the theater, but with a twist. Now we are going to be doing a residency, which means we're going to be appearing in the same venue for an extended amount of time, and it's going to be in Los Angeles, California. So if you are in the Southern California area or have an opportunity to travel out to LA, come on down and see the Mega64 variety show, which we are calling Mega64 Seasonal Menu.
Yeah.
And the first show is going to be coming up very soon on October 7th.
Wow.
October
Right around the
7th in Los Angeles at the Terragram Ballroom. Tickets are going to be going on sale next week, and we're going to be releasing some promotional material with all of the information. But we want to let the viewers of the Mega64 podcast know, first and foremost, Mega64 Live is returning to the stage, and we want you to come see us.
I think the first chance to get tickets will be on our Patreon, right? Is that?
Yeah. So what we're mentioning here is purely giving our podcast listeners a heads up.
Yeah, save the date.
The official announcement is Monday. Everyone wants to get all their boxes checked and all that stuff. We're letting all the official people, Ticketmaster, we're hoping they have enough servers to handle the load. They're all getting ready. But we got a podcast on Fridays. We ain't waiting until Monday. So we want to let you guys know all the official stuff will go up on Monday. And there will be a pre-sale for our Patreon.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but we've been around for a while. And back in the day, it doesn't happen so much anymore. But for a while, we were getting invitations to go to LA to meet with like production studios, Comedy Central and Lionsgate, this and that. All these companies were like, we went with MTV and people were like, hey, you have an idea for a show? And we would always pitch a show that everyone rejected. We'd be like, we want to do a variety show, the Mega64 variety show. People were like, yeah, variety shows are dead. Thanks for coming. Well, now we get to do the variety show that we have dreamed of doing for 20 years. Yeah. And we're going to take it to the stage, and we want you to come out and see it. So Mega64 Seasonal Menu. We are calling it Seasonal Menu because you're going to get a little taster's choice of everything we do here at Mega64.
Yeah.
It's going to be a handful of shows, but every show is going to be something new. So when we went on tour, we were doing the same show, taking it city to city to city all over the country. Mm-hmm. This time, we're going to be doing the same venue, but the show is going to change.
Yeah.
So you're going to come to the first one. You're going to love it so much. You're probably going to want to come to all of them.
Yeah, to be something different every time. And, a lot of people have asked, when are you going to tour again? When are you going to tour again? Well, this is kind of the ideal tour where we never leave Los Angeles. But like I said, well worth it if you can make it to all the shows. You're gonna get a different thing every time. Get some holiday flair. Because this first one,
I think it's safe to say we will give more details as time comes out, but the theme of the show is going to be holiday themed shows.
yes,
So it's called Seasonal Menu. So on October 7th, you're going to want to come out for our Halloween show.
yes,
And it's going to be very scary.
yep.
And there may be some treats and some tricks.
Yeah.
So please come and join us at the Terragram Ballroom. More information will be coming out soon. Tickets will be available to our patrons first.
Yes. Stay tuned for the info on that, but it'll be very, very soon.
I also want to take a moment to just announce quickly that me personally, Derek Acosta, I will be going to LA Comic Con to table and exhibit my comic book, Phobia, my horror anthology, which has been in development for a few years. It is finally available. The shipments are going out to all my backers who supported it on Kickstarter, but I'm going to have a lot of copies available at LA Comic Con, which is at the end of September 26th, 27th, and 28th. You can find me at booth P02. Mega64 is not going, but I was invited to go with our friend Jonathan London, who runs the Geekscape booth. We used to be neighbors with them at Comic-Con back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, one of those days is your birthday. Is that correct?
I will be there on my birthday.
Come wish Derek a happy birthday.
Bring him. You know who to bring a slice of cake.
The 27th is his birthday. Go and give
Bring
him
a slice of cake for a free Phobia book of your choice at LA Comic Con. Hardcover.
Two.
Oh, wow.
A slice of cake for 2 books. Maybe 3.
One slice for every 2 books you get.
Exactly. That's a good deal. Yeah, I was conflicted about going to this event on my
I didn't
birthday
realize
because I'm turning 40.
Yeah.
It's a big
And
birthday.
It's a big birthday. And I actually wanted to have some sort of like big celebration party to, celebrate getting over the hill. But, I think this is a good opportunity for me to get this book out there.
Yeah.
Which I have a lot of extra copies. And if I don't do anything with them, they're just going to be in a closet for the next 20 years.
Yeah,
So
time is of the essence.
I got to get out there. I got to get the book in the hands of the people. So I am sacrificing my big 40th birthday party to go to LA Comic Con to promote the book.
There are worse ways to celebrate your birthday than celebrating a creative thing you made at a big event.
That's
You know
true.
what
Yeah.
I mean?
Well, tell
It's
my
not like-
family that because they won't be there on my birthday.
Oh.
I'm going up by myself and I will be there sans the family.
Sounds like an ideal birthday for me.
Well, I will probably have a party and you're all going to be invited.
Okay.
I'm going to
later
do
on
one
in
of
the week.
those, the following week.
Nice.
I love it.
Nobody celebrates their birthday on their birthday.
That's true.
It's
No, you
always
do it
gotta be-
Very rare.
Oh,
You
heard
find
it
the
here
most
first.
convenient weekend.
You heard it here first, Derek. Derek's birthday month.
Here we
Oh.
are.
He's doing birthday month.
Here we are.
Shit, we're right in the middle of it.
We are.
We have celebrating to catch
October
up on.
7th is going to be a week later. Maybe we'll celebrate my birthday at
Oh.
No,
Mega
that-
64 seasonal
Yes,
menu.
No, I'm good.
Maybe we can sing happy birthday to me at the Terragram Ballroom
Yeah.
because I'm,
Yeah,
be a good
we'll,
opportunity to have all my friends there.
Let's review the bits off. We'll figure it out off.
Wow.
Yeah. Birthday month.
Rocco
though.
hates Derek.
Oh, wait.
Theory.
There could be-
Theory.
Wait, there might.
What?
Well, I haven't
What?
announced anything, but it might be a December show.
Oh.
Good, and I'm the only one with a December birthday.
Could be.
See now, Johnny Rocco. I hate to break it to you.
Johnny has a December birthday.
Johnny has a December birthday. He does.
It's like 2
It's
days
December
before.
18th.
It's actually closer to the show
Yeah,
than
mine's
yours
closer to the
is.
show. Yeah.
How'd you remember that?
I got glasses and
Look
now
at
I
the
know
face
everyone's
on this
birthday.
guy. He's like,
Yeah.
oh,
Is he on camera right now? Exactly.
oh, he's
Thank
on
you.
the.
I'm talking about
Hey,
the
Johnny.
cast of the show.
Johnny, great
Johnny.
job playing those clips today, though, bud.
Johnny,
Thank you.
I think that you and Rocco, you should both celebrate your birthday
Dude, yeah.
at the live show in December. Maybe more you because your birthday's gonna be closer to the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
But are you willing to share your birthday celebration that day?
I might have to think about it.
Oh, Johnny
Oh,
says, wow, I tried to
Jonathan.
make Johnny look like the
I
good
don't
guy.
have to think about it.
Oh?
I already know my answer.
What's your answer?
You don't want to know my answer.
Oh.
I'll share my birthday.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing a bit.
All right. I'm not going to be doing that, but thank you, Johnny. That is so nice, and I really appreciate that.
Selfless.
October 7th at the Terragram Ballroom in Los Angeles and September 26th, 27th, 28th at the LA Convention Center. Come and see us. We would love to see you guys and gals and everybody out there.
Yeah, we have plenty of other events to announce later in the year, but we're starting there. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for more.
All right, and the final showdown. Let's get to these videos.
Let's do it.
We have one more. Let's just get into it. This is Garrett's 2 DSs. Garrett walks around with 2 DSs.
That's correct. Yeah. One second one.
By the way, we can play this clip.
Yeah.
How did this make it to the top of
funny.
all the clips?
Good.
This is
It's
funny.
timing again.
It's really
timing.
funny, but
I feel
Go ahead and play
personally
the-
attacked though when Eric starts touching me all over.
can I be honest before you hit play though? I used
Yeah.
to hate when Eric would wear that shirt.
What shirt is
that?
Yeah.
Eric, you didn't need to wear that.
Well, you can tell him he's in the chat.
yeah.
Wait, what shirt?
Eric, you didn't need to wear. You're gonna get TOS.
What shirt is that?
It's got a naked girl on
Is she
it.
naked?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Hey, there was an era like,
even see
you know,
that.
Why is he wearing that?
2011, 2012 when like naked girls on your shirt was cool.
That's still wait.
I have some anime babe shirts. I think it's
you know
cool.
What? Well, see, Garrett's wearing an Evangelion shirt. Eric, you couldn't follow suit.
Yeah.
I do
Get
remember
your
that.
favorite Ava character. Or
I had
DBZ?
that Star Wars shirt and it was like a stormtrooper helmet, but the girl had the things out,
Yeah.
you know, and it was
It
like,
looks
"Ooh,
like-
you could storm my trooper.
It looks like the Deftones album cover or something, you know? It's tasteful.
Kevin has the same shirt, but he erased the naked woman off.
Yeah.
See, he had the right idea.
Kevin has a
she
nude
stormed my
filter.
trooper till I blasted.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. 2.
Folks at home, in case you're wondering, yeah, maybe
This
you're
was a EDC before we called
One,
that
2,
by
3,
three
4,
Electric Daisy.
letters.
5,
No,
6
everyday
pockets.
carry.
7
all around me.
8 pockets.
Hey, there's
Fucking
2 of
poking my waist.
9, 10.
You have 10. He has.
Well,
10
hey,
pockets
listen.
in a
Okay,
fanny pack.
I have 2.
Eric
DSs
and
in
Kevin
each
have
box.
like
What the
identical
fuck?
outfits on, but Eric has the naked girl to.
They have identical outfits and they
Differentiate.
synchronize this move at the same time. They go like that. too.
I think it's funny the way that Garrett
Was that
pulls
the
them out
clip?
as if they were pistols though.
I'm like Revolver Ocelot with my.
I'm sorry, that was the clip.
That was the clip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 4DS.
Play it again. This will change your mind, Derek.
Now you're setting it up to fail.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck that.
I'm
See?
with you.
My clips are about
1,
timing,
2,
precision,
3,
Yeah.
and subtlety. I don't need to
6
tell a 2-hour
pockets.
story.
7.
all around.
I
me.
Good
just-
thing we didn't talk over the clip
Hey,
the
there's
second
2 in
time.
the back. You want to touch 9, that 10.
You have 10. He has 10
Well, hey,
pockets
listen.
in a
Okay,
fanny
I
pack.
have 2 DSs in each pocket.
What
here.
the
Well, I
fuck?
just-
I mean, that is funny.
It's funny.
but, yeah.
Look at Kevin's arm turned into like a T1000.
Yeah. He laughed so hard we went liquid metal.
Have you seen this boy?
All right.
Okay, that's a highlight. The full clip with context is probably a little bit,
Yeah, Eric
adds a
was-
little bit more punch.
Eric was making fun of me wearing cargo shorts. Like, when did cargo shorts become the fucking punchline?
All right.
All right.
Well, okay. So that clip has gone very far. It's defeated a lot of big contenders.
Yeah.
I mean, what has Garrett's 2DSs knocked out of competition?
I'm afraid to ask.
That beat out annoying guy at Starbucks.
Oh,
Okay.
Tommy Motts.
Yeah, my story. It beat Did You Smell It?
wow.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
And it beat the Derek Acosta for president and Shrek's Wet Fart 4D.
Oh my
Damn.
God.
Whoa.
Are you joking?
I,
I
love
mean,
Derek Acosta. For
This
president.
video
What?
beat
Shark?
5
What?
Big Booms. It beat
What?
Garrett's diarrhea attack. I mean, it's outlived all of
Dude,
these.
Yeah.
the
people
sorry. That's crazy.
The people have spoken.
And it's probably going to go all the way to the end because I don't even think this final clip can compete with it.
I do love this. Has got to be the oldest clip I've seen so
No, this is
far. This is first studio.
no, it's not.
Look
I mean,
at
it
the
looked
wood.
it is the
Like,
second one.
I mean, it looked like it.
This is well, let's just play the clip.
you
I think
proud of
people
me
at home will
how cool I
recognize
am?
it.
Yes.
Everyone says that
Sorry,
Osama
not to
bin
interrupt.
Laden's dead.
Osama bin Laden is dead. USA has body. That just hit
What?
the
What?
news right now.
We fucking did it! We did it! Guys!
I am a real American.
Okay.
I am a real American.
Yeah, this went on for a while.
brother. Brother.
Oh my god.
I think that's how it happened.
It's almost been 10 years we've been looking for him. We
Yeah.
finally got him.
This is what.
So let's get the poll going.
Oh my
This is-
god.
Let's let the people at home vote. I think Garrett's 2 DSs is the clear winner here.
Well, now after seeing that, I don't remember it being on that set.
Yeah.
Recreated in
I
the
remember it
second
being on the
studio.
mansion set.
I just remember more of when the camera pans to the rest of the studio and we're all dancing around, which is I think how the SEAL team celebrated as
This
well.
is close. It is closer than I thought it'd be.
Well,
neck and neck.
this vote is probably
Wow.
influenced by the fact that today is September 12th.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, we're feeling patriotic
Everyone's
still.
remembering.
Everybody's still remembering.
Yeah. Damn.
Thinking about, there's 2 people that brought you the news, John Cena and Mega64.
And The Rock.
I think this competition is going to compromise this competition to a permanent end. I fucked it up.
No?
Yes,
It's
you did.
okay. Win some, you lose some.
That's what they say.
You're no
I've
John
lo-
Cena.
I've lost
Well-
them all.
Yeah, I'm going to go to Costco and compromise a hot dog to a permanent end. You know what I mean?
I did that yesterday with a chicken bake.
Yeah.
Oh,
that-
did you?
That's the
One-
best
like
way
one
to
bite.
Yeah.
That's how do you describe eating a meal is compromising it to a permanent end.
Anything that is no longer around has been compromised to a permanent end. Thank you, John Cena. Iconic way to describe somebody being shot in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I mean, a situation like Osama's death, to have that happen during a podcast and be the news broken to everybody, and suddenly it becomes
What that is.
what it became. How do you top that?
And that's the thing is like no other show could pivot so hard so fast the way
Yeah.
we did. Like we had that ready to go without knowing we had that ready to go.
Look at- like Tom Segura wouldn't have done that. You know, like
Well, Bert Kreischer would have taken his shirt off like
Yeah.
you did. but-
that's true. I shouldn't be hypocritical there.
But within
I don't know though, guys. Like celebrating an assassination, I don't know. It's
well
bad look.
he's a bad guy. What can I say?
That's true.
When we got him.
Well, there it is, guys.
And it won
Woo.
as it should have.
All right. Osama's death celebration is finally going into the top 4. Garrett's 2 DSs has been eliminated. We're going to find out what the number 1 clip is from our top 4 when we come back after this short break.
Who-
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The Curious. Phil Thomas Cat here. Show the Mega64 boys some love by taking a click on over to patreon.com/Mega64. You'll get access to all the coolest fan features like exclusive videos, a private Discord server, and the warm satisfaction of knowing you're supporting one of the most tantalizing internet groups of all time. Or hit shop.mega64.com to grab a Blu-ray or a slick new shirt. Talk about being a cool cat. Nothing beats rocking with Mega64. Have a cool night.
Hey there, viewers! Just a little reminder today that you get a free Prime subscription through Amazon at the beginning of each month. However, you're going to have to resubscribe each month to Mega64 Podcast on Twitch if you want to get rid of those pesky advertisements. I know I do.
Hey guys, we're back. I don't know. So we started doing these ad breaks like 3 weeks ago, and I think every single time it happens, Shawn leaves the set.
I think he thinks it's like a lunch break. Like
I think he thinks the show is over. Like, we'll just go back when I'm done peeing. This isn't the after show. This is just a break in the middle of the regular show.
Our goal was to just run a consistent message every week. Like we just sit here for a minute and let that play, so that the messaging is consistent.
Yeah,
and I think he took it as like
get a break, grab a water. You have
Grab
like
a water,
you have like
hang out.
60 seconds.
Yeah.
To get a quick break. He like goes to take a shit every single
I
time.
think his doctor informed him it's not good to hold it, and he maybe having some prostate issues. And
Well, then go before. We've only been sitting here for an
what
hour.
I'm saying is like I think I haven't seen the doctor note, but if he's going to keep doing this, I think we need it in writing or something.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
got
we
a
need a
weak
doctor's
bladder.
note.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Hey, so Nintendo did a Nintendo Direct this morning.
Yes.
And let's talk about that. Big video game news is hitting the airwaves.
Oh, yeah.
I think the number 1 announcement on everybody's agenda is the return of the Virtual Boy.
Dude. Did
Oh.
anyone?
Oh.
I thought we were doing
Nice of
Dinkum.
you to join
Look who
us.
decided to come back.
Well, Mr. Poop.
Yeah, show's not over, bud.
I got a new drink and I peed and I called an electrician. I did all those things. What happened?
Nice.
What?
Yeah, we're
right
doing
in the
a
middle of a
show.
live broadcast.
Oh, you
Would
went
you-
down to the
this is-
store and got
Hey,
a Zevia.
I just want to say to everyone, if you're coming to our LA show live, he's gonna stay on stage. This isn't gonna happen,
Unless I have
right?
to pee.
You know, when you're like a rich millionaire, I guess you don't play by anybody's rules but your own.
Wait, hold on. Sean said, unless I have to pee.
Yeah.
Okay, so in a Broadway show, does George Clooney in Good Night and Good Luck go, hello, everyone. Pee. And he leaves the stage?
Yeah.
Is that what happens on Broadway? Go ahead.
Do they play Hell's Bells? And
Did,
Trevor Hoffman goes, "Oh, sorry, I'm piddling. Just a sec."
Sorry, I gotta pee.
Did Lin-Manuel Miranda go, Alexander poo-poo, and leave? Go ahead.
They go to NBC Nightly News and the anchor desk is empty. And then Tom Yamas comes out. Sorry, guys. I had to pee and grab a Zevia before I do the news.
Does Ethan go to Hila and he's like, "Hey, Hila, what's going on? Where'd she go? She's peeing?"
Oh, where's the Olympic torch? Oh, the torchbearer is in the bathroom peeing.
Yeah, the torch is sitting outside the door right now. Don't worry. He's piddling, but then
Yeah.
he'll be right back.
We'll light the torch when he's done.
Go ahead.
It's a real shame that we already clipped the best clips of the podcast because that definitely would have made it. What you guys just did, that would have been fighting Osama's death. But
Grade A
Yeah,
stuff.
nice save, son of a bitch.
unfortunately,
Hope your bladder feels
we
better.
already selected him next year.
Yeah.
Was there any, speaking
We'll see
on
if there's
that,
a next year.
was there any that you thought like, man, I was surprised that didn't make it in? Because I had one that was like, maybe it's too new, but man, I loved the Josh wine
Yeah.
Josh
super
Warren.
soaker bit.
Yeah.
The
That
way
was a
we
good-
selected these clips was we went to our archive channel and pulled out the
And the audience,
most
too.
highly viewed clips, the ones
Mhm.
that had the highest view count, and we went to our audience like, hey, remind us what some of your favorites are.
Mhm.
But yeah, there's so many. I
That
mean,
was
it's
one-
19 years worth of content. It's
Yeah,
hard
yeah,
to
yeah.
like
Yeah.
sift through that and even remember all the good bits that happened.
And get them bite-sized enough to where like, will this work? And I feel like that was one with, it was like, man, that Josh stuff was so funny, but it was
Yeah.
over like 2 hours.
Yeah, sometimes we just talk forever.
Yeah.
Joy reminded me of a clip. I don't even remember doing this, but she said there's a clip out there. We tried to find it, but I describe my perfect funeral. And
Really?
it's One More Time from Daft Punk is playing. And there's like lights and fog coming from the coffin. And then when like the beat drops, the coffin opens up and a machine hoists me out. And it turns into a rave where I'm like shambling like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, you know?
Yeah, you're just violently shaking.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a celebration. We're gonna celebrate.
Celebration of life.
All right, but let's talk about the Nintendo Direct.
That's right.
Yeah, Nintendo Direct. So, Virtual Boy, known as one of Nintendo's greatest blunders,
Yeah.
not today. They said, oh, by the way, everyone with Nintendo Switch Online, you know how you've been getting a steady drip of old games? You know, now the Switch 2 is getting GameCube, you know, all that stuff. What about Virtual Boy? We haven't forgotten all the Virtual Boy games because I don't think there were that
All
many.
3 of them.
Like, 12 maybe at the most, are coming to Switch 2, and you can play them on the Switch 2, or you can buy new hardware. There is a Virtual Boy headset
What the
coming
fuck?
that the Switch 2 slides into and creates stereoscopic 3D so you could play them in their original format. Only Nintendo would do something like this.
I'm seeing red.
Okay, now
This is unbelievable.
here's my take on this. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. They're going to roll out this Virtual Boy peripheral
Yeah.
for 12 shitty red and black virtual games from the 90s. This flopped back then. This will flop now. That is my prediction. Derek Ferratu. No for
soothsayer.
Derek.
Okay, now I'm going to bet the opposite. Nintendo is in such a different place now where you've got fanboys that they put out any piece of hardware, that thing is gone in 2 seconds. They're only making it available.
Alarmo, yeah.
Well, they're only making this available through the online. Like you have to be an online subscriber,
Sure.
and you could get it. You know, it's a niche product.
How much is that going to be? Do you think?
They've already said.
Oh, really?
It's the same price as Virtual Boy was in the 90s.
You're lying.
Which was $99.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
But
$99 for a pair of goggles that you put your Switch into.
yes.
It's
And
like
it makes it
Switch
3D.
holder.
But Derek, you're leaving out a critical piece of information. I think that's not fair.
What's
the
that?
games were not bad. There was a full-blown Wario game. It was a platformer. Like there are full-fledged games on here. You're attacking the quality of the games when in reality the problem was it gave people sickness and headaches.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you didn't factor that in.
Is that gonna be
And I think
fixed?
people miss that.
So you can get sickness and headaches now.
Yeah, I think
Um,
a migraine is a rare thing to get.
Here's what it's. I will admit this is cool in a in theory, but I feel like right now, in my opinion, maybe you guys agree or disagree. Nintendo's leaning very much on like the nostalgia of the Virtual Boy. When the Switch 2 has come out and the progression of the technology, I'm not really seeing that. I'm not seeing the Switch 2 being represented as the next generation of consoles. And so for them to be like, well, you can, it's kind of like a Virtual Boy 2. I'm like, that's a very I would buy that out of nostalgia for who I was as a kid in the 90s, but that doesn't really entice me in 2025 as ooh, that's cool.
I will say I like it for the perspective of nostalgia, sure, but to me, I just like that there is a way to preserve those experiences. You know what I mean? Because that is those games are in the trash. Those games are no one kept those. I do like that there's a way on modern hardware to experience those old games. I think that's neat from an archival perspective. But yeah, I mean, are we going to be putting in fucking hundreds of hours on them? No.
No, you're going to play it for 15 minutes and never touch it again.
15 minutes, yeah.
But I think it'll sit on your shelf and it's almost like a little...
it's like when you buy
trophy
Nintendo Labo and never set it up.
Yeah.
It's
So-
like, yeah, I've got that.
They also announced a Nintendo Labo version.
A new one. I saw that.
Yeah. And that one's only $20 or something.
Yeah, well.
That you can make it and put the thing into. So if you want to just see it in 3D and you don't care about the hardware, you just get that.
And build it yourself.
Yeah.
When they announced it, though, I just started laughing. Thinking about all the times I've heard Johnny begging, was it Mother 3 that you want? And it's they're really going to put out every other game but that.
Before-
They put the Virtual Boy
Yeah.
out
Definitely.
before that.
Holy
Yeah.
smokes.
Whenever I go to emulate games from the 90s, it's always 30 minutes of entertainment at most. Every once in a while, I'll go back when they did the Super Nintendo Classic and I'd never played Metroid on the Super Nintendo. I beat that whole game. That was awesome. I did A Link to the Past. That was awesome. But beyond that, yeah, it kind of is a novelty that wears off very quickly for me.
When I set up a retro console, when I was a kid, I'd pop it in and I'm playing that all weekend trying to beat it. Now it's 5 minutes of Vector Man. Let's put this out. Oh, T2 versus Robocop. All right, pop that in. All right, 5 minutes of that. Pop that out. Echo the Dolphin. I'm just swapping cartridges like I'm channel surfing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cool that they have these virtual options on Nintendo. They try to preserve. Now GameCube stuff is coming out, I heard.
I guess my point too is it's so rare for a game from that era to capture my attention today in 2025.
Yeah,
There's a handful that are still worth putting all of those hours in. I don't know if Virtual Boy has a game that is worth it on that level for me.
No.
The Wario game is a full-fledged Mario. I say Mario game. It's a Wario game, but you know what I mean. It's a full
Can
platformer. So I do want to. I've always wanted to play that in its entirety. So I will do that.
Can you
Otherwise,
play it? Oh, sorry.
No.
Can you play it without the sickness and nausea?
Just a
Can you
Yeah.
You
No,
play
you
it
just
TV?
play it on Switch.
Oh, you can just play this new
Yeah,
Wario.
the hardware thing is a purely optional.
Can you put it in
you know.
Technicolor?
Yeah.
No.
No
It's all
filters?
red and black.
It's all red
It's
and black.
all red and black.
But still, that's cool. Then you can actually, if you've never been able to access that Wario World game and you're a big Nintendo first
What
party
would have
fan.
been legitimately cool is if they did a modern version of those games, just put it in color for a TV, and then you could switch it into Virtual Boy mode.
I love that.
That would have been very appealing. Yeah, I would like to try those games, but I don't want to do a monotone fucking Game Boy Plus.
I think actually also people in the chat are saying the 3D thing is required.
Yeah, they're saying the Virtual Boy is required to play.
I didn't know that. I thought you could just play them on the Switch.
Apparently
okay, well, I
not.
take that back.
You can't. You can't play them on your TV.
Apparently not. Or you
Seems
need the
like
Virtual
that would
Boy.
not be hard.
Well,
I don't know.
And plus, you're paying a subscription. Like that's kind of fucked. I don't know.
Yeah, I've never.
Oh, so they
honestly-
can take the games away.
But who else has a 3D version of that game? You know what I mean? Like that's still. I think that's cool.
I think.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's good
to
that
me-
it's accessible.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have no problem with it existing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No.
And I was watching the stream this morning, Rocco. I saw how excited you were, and I was happy for you. But I was like, yeah, that's cool. I'll maybe look at that. Maybe when you get it, I'll like look into it. I'm like, oh, that's cool, and that's as far as it'll go. But I thought overall the direct kind of sucked. Really, I mean, it was about marathons, and I mean, they Metroid. They got a date for that.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, why am I excited to have a Switch 2 right now? Like,
Hey,
I don't
can
really
I-
know.
Sort of on subject.
Sure.
But I have a question for Rocco.
Mhm.
It's related to the Virtual Boy, but you already have a badass headset, and I haven't seen you using it lately.
Oh.
What happened to the Apple Vision Pro?
Funny you mentioned that. I edited the new Savannah Bananas video using the Vision Pro. I literally tweeted that the other night. I was like, listen, there's an Apple event this week, and when everyone comments on no one's using the Vision Pro, remember I did this with that.
Was that your intention, like out of spite?
No,
Like-
whenever I edit with my Mac, which I just did with this because I shot it all with my phone. It was just easy to beam it to my MacBook. Whenever I edit with my Mac, I'll use the Vision Pro because it's the layout is so fucking like clean and big and nice. It's just not super often. I would say for the first year of having it, I used it on average, I would say once a week. But this summer that it went away. This summer we were busy with so many things, and I didn't want to lug that around, you know. So,
Okay.
but I did this last week.
I have to say I'm happy that happened. Because there was a while where I was coming in to work every day and we'd have a meeting and you would be sitting with your Apple Vision Pro on, you'd refuse to take it off. We try to have like a work meeting and I'd be like, can you take that off? You're like, no, I can see you. And I'd be like, yeah, but I can't see you. He'd be like, no, there's an eye display on the front. And I'm like, that's not doing it for me. I would like to communicate face to face and you would refuse to take it off. And see, like low key, that pissed me the fuck off. I'm so happy that
made
thing
the
is
whole
gone.
room
It reminded
a
me
little
of two different pieces of media. One, why don't you take off your glasses and apologize? Now I'm keeping them on.
Famous.
Why don't you take them off just and apologize? So it reminded me of that. And also there's that episode of The Sopranos where he's at that restaurant and hey, why don't you take your hat off? No, I'll keep it on. You're in a restaurant. Take the fucking hat off. It reminded me of that too. So
Well, I'm glad it
little
reminded you of
taste.
TV because I was just trying to have like a real world productive business
What's
meeting
funny-
with you and you refused to take it off.
What's funny though is from my perspective, they're as clear as glass. Like I have prescription lenses that go in it, so I'm looking at you clear as my glasses.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah,
And
you
then
can
you're
see
going,
me.
Yeah, great. Take
You
the
can see me.
fucking thing.
It's like I'm having a business meeting, a really important meeting with a guy in a stormtrooper helmet. and
And he's on Kotaku in the
literally,
picture-in-picture.
I don't know if he's paying attention. I don't know if I'm talking like, yeah, we have to make these business decisions. We have to meet this criteria by this deadline. You could have fucking Mad Men up on fucking IMAX for all I know.
We had that Sopranos
I
episode.
did. I'm gonna be honest though. One time I had it on, just as a goof. Sometimes I'd wear it at the booth and stuff.
Yeah.
There's one guy at PAX East, not this year, but last year, that would not stop talking. That was just telling me like a life story on and on and on. And I'm gonna admit,
God.
I did it.
Oh my god.
I had
You
Mad
are
Men on.
going
above.
to hell.
Shut up.
Life story.
Life
You're like, oh,
story.
Don Draper went to war.
You
Oh,
guys
that's
saved
crazy.
me when I was at my lowest point. You
That
guys
did
got me
happen.
through it.
That's the only time though that I was watching media while someone was trying to talk.
Jesus.
To me. Only time.
I
swear.
I know you had Twitter up when I was trying to have those meetings. I know it. Twitter over here and YouTube over here. And
the-
Derek is like a little sliver in between talking in the distance.
That's
Begging for attention.
Listen, that's the future brain. You can do it all. I did it all.
yeah. Yeah, you definitely got future brain.
Every time.
Yeah.
I
sure.
agree with you, Derek, about Nintendo's Switch not really like showing me like the new technology that it should be.
Yeah.
Just back to what you were originally kind of saying. It's like,
Yeah.
where are we? These games look like Switch 1 games, and we're
yeah.
bringing out
Yeah.
like, a subscription service for Virtual Boy.
They really hyped up, oh, the controllers aren't improved. You can do all this crazy stuff with the controllers on Switch 2.
yeah.
Yeah, where is that?
That's my thing is like, I'm really, and it's a bummer to hear that this Nintendo Direct wasn't the best because I
Well,
want.
I mean, that's who you ask.
Dinkum
sure.
Baloba.
Yeah,
You're asking me,
Can
and
I be real?
Yes,
I feel
please.
like every Nintendo Direct, everyone says it sucked. They're never gonna. There's always gonna be like 5 things for you and 5 things for somebody else.
Sure.
They're all like that. And every time there's a Nintendo Direct, can we all agree that sucked? I was like, no, half of it was cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second half, I was like,
you know,
I thought they were going to end on something big for me, and it was Fire Emblem, and I'm like, great.
yeah. And I think that
But for someone, that's huge.
yeah.
my problem was like, you started with talking about the Mario 40th anniversary,
yeah.
and then there's no new Mario game. There's no like, it's
that
like,
was a bummer.
Yeah.
oh, you're adding things to Mario Wonder. I don't give a fuck.
Here's my problem with the directs. Well, let me say, I thought Metroid looked cool.
yeah.
That was the whole thing I wanted.
Metroid looked cool. It reminded me of that experience with Breath of the Wild. You have this open world, but you're on a motorcycle instead of a horse. Like, that looks interesting to me. I feel like outside of that, Nintendo is leaning a lot on nostalgia and properties that people have been fond for since they were kids. You know, New Yoshi, Mario movie, and then all the new stuff, you know, like what was it? Storm Lancers?
Yeah, I mean, third party.
Third party stuff. Yeah, it just seemed very like run of the mill to me.
Generic.
Yeah, they haven't. I don't know, like introduced that new exciting next generation idea, in my opinion.
Sure, but
Yeah.
man, that Donkey Kong game was fucking amazing.
See,
Like,
and that's
and I know all kinds
Yeah.
of people that have not played that, and they're like, "Oh, I wish there was like a new game." I'm like, "That's it." Like that game was incredible. But I do want to go back real quick with the Virtual Boy games, though. I think it's cool they're offering that in a like 3D format and all that. I think that's just neat. They're doing that, but I do want to clarify. I still don't think it's cool these old games are behind the subscription. I really wish you could just buy them and own them. Like, so I just want to be clear on that. I don't love that plan still, even though I think it's neat they're offering them. I'm still like, but you stop subscribing and they're gone. Like, I hate that.
sucks.
I hate that. But anyway,
I didn't get in. I tried to get into Donkey Kong. It just didn't like pull me in. I feel like I might be the only person who feels that way.
Well, no, I mean, I played a lot. My kids, I was like so excited to play with them, and they did not care at all. So I was playing on my own, and then eventually they just didn't care so much. I was like, well, I guess we'll just do something else. But it's like I still want to get back to it eventually.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it, but
Yeah. I felt like I was punching a lot of walls and punching a lot of dirt, and I was like, yeah, I'm punching everything here.
I'm not, and you know, back to what I was saying, it's like, I haven't seen the big jump in the technology. If this is like the new console, it's like, it kind of is just a regular old Switch with better graphics. But the one thing I wanted to praise was the Resident Evil porting 7, 8, and then announcing that 9 is going to be playable on Switch 2.
it's insane to me. I don't remember the last time that's happened where a new Resident Evil launched also on Nintendo the same day.
yeah.
That's where I go like, okay, that's not the console I'm going to buy it on. I'm going to get that on, you know, PS5.
Same, yeah.
However, that's cool that, you know, at least they're caught up to being able to play current games.
Yeah.
And now we're kind of in this generation. I felt like we were with the PS3, 360, and I forget what was out then, the Wii, where it's like every game came out on every system.
Yeah.
Again, we're getting it now on all the new systems, get all the same games.
Yeah, and
which is, I think, a good place to be.
because there are some kids that are like, they only got Nintendo.
Exactly. Now they can
but-
play 9.
Yeah, and you know, maybe at some point, I know it's maybe not likely, but maybe Grand Theft Auto will come out on that, you know, or whatever. So that was interesting. I did not expect that, but the thing I was just wanting out of the Nintendo Direct was a date. I felt like their last chance to give a date for Metroid, and we got that. So I was very happy about that.
Yeah, I thought about you when I saw the Metroid stuff.
Yeah,
for sure.
December 4th. It's finally coming out. So that's been like my most anticipated like piece of media this year is the new Metroid Prime. I'm so excited. But the Dragon Quest thing looked cool. They're remaking Dragon Quest 7. But again, it's a lot of cool stuff, but it was mostly remakes and like ports of stuff.
Yeah.
I love that Mario Galaxy 2 is getting an HD version. Like, people were wondering where that was on the original Switch. Like, what happened? You poured all these Mario games. Mario Galaxy 2 fell through the cracks. Where is that?
Yeah.
That's coming to Switch 2, and I love that. A new Yoshi game that's in a eclectic, weird art style. Looks like a storybook. Like, There was a lot of stuff I'm stoked on, but yeah, really for me, it's like we give us the new mainline Mario game. Like it's been 8 years, almost 9 since Odyssey. Like,
Yeah.
But again, Donkey Kong kind of is the Odyssey follow-up.
I
in a
agree.
lot of
That's
ways.
why I think Mario could be something completely different.
Yeah, exactly. I'm wanting to see that. And everyone that I know, even my parents, keep messaging me, "Yo, where's the new Mario? Like, what's going on?" So I do think they need to do that at some point. But they're making a life-size physical version of the that flower that yells stuff at you.
Oh, yeah.
In Mario Wonder.
I saw
Hey,
that.
what are you doing? Yeah, I'm picking that up.
Remember we
How
made
much is that?
The chat, I don't think they said,
Mm.
but the chat was like, countdown. When's that going to be on the podcast set? So
yeah, soon.
God.
just wait.
Very soon.
Cool. Let's get to the next video.
final four.
elimination. We are the top
Oh,
four
yeah.
here, and we've already watched the clips for today, so we're just going to go straight into the voting here, you guys.
Yep.
Final four,
Will.i.am, Idiot He Is, versus... Oh my God, I got this wrong. Garrett Gets Educated. Let's put it in the poll right now and see what the people think. This is going to determine which video is going to go into the
Finals.
finals. We're in the
finals,
semifinals right
dude.
now.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Guys, I did not prepare a speech if I make it to the final, so
Well, you might be making it to the finals because
my
Garrett Gets
God.
Educated
Is current-
so far is in the lead over Will.i.am.
I'll wing it, dude.
Which
Slower
is-
and slower, you got to cast off that cloak of doubt. And you can wear 2 DSs on your pants pockets as well.
You know, I would be happy to eliminate Will.i.am at this point. It's made it to the semifinals, but we don't need Will.i.am anymore. We don't need to depend on Will.i.am as a crutch for
I
comedy.
agree. I think that Will.i.am does not deserve to be in the finals.
I'll settle for Apple App.
Is Will.i.am still making music? I haven't heard from him in a while.
He's doing that Sirius XM show where he co-hosts it with AI.
Oh, he uses AI for that?
God.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
He truly is a fucking idiot.
Yeah,
You know,
allegedly.
I think he bought into his own music, one song in particular.
Remember,
Yeah.
I brought in that clip.
There's that one catchy song, you know, he really took it to heart.
There's one song Will.i.am released a long time ago. I don't know if it's on Apple Music anymore, but you know, he really embodied that
Well,
one.
yeah, he found out about AI and tried to get it started.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right? That's
Yes.
He put his prompt in, yeah.
No, I was talking about I'm a Bee.
Oh.
No, I'm talking about Let's Get
I'm a bee.
It started.
Restarted.
Restarted.
And we are coming down
voting.
here. We got about 20 seconds left on the poll, and it looks like there is already a clear winner. So I'm just going to call it right now, unless 60 people suddenly jump in. It looks like Garrett Gets Educated is going to the finals.
Congratulations, Garrett. You've done it.
I'm in the finals, but it's not over yet.
It's not over yet, baby. We
Not
got
over yet.
more to do.
Congratulations. This, wow, of everything, you know. I did not expect this would be the one that goes into the finals.
I think this
agree.
was a funny thing to include, but the fact that it's beating podcast moments.
Sounds like a lot of jealousy in the air tonight.
You know, and I will say, I've heard this criticism, and it's valid. This is our first time doing this. We kind of threw this together on a whim, you know. We really dove into this, and it turned into a much bigger project than I think we realized. The way we seeded this elimination competition could have been done better. We could have put more thought into how these seeds were going to play out to kind of strategically allow some more popular videos to face off later on in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
I will admit that is a something we could have improved upon. But we were also switching out clips as we were going and adjusting the bracket in real time because people were saying, we want to see this clip in there. So as, you know, we were developing the brackets kind of towards the end, we were swapping things out. So it kind of just shook out the way it did.
Oh, yeah. I mean, a little idea that grew into such a huge undertaking. We got to shout out Johnny and Meg and all the work you did,
So much
Derek.
work you guys put into this. There's a lot.
You guys really helped.
yeah.
The three of you guys doing this.
Johnny edited
for
all
fucking
of
months.
these clips. Johnny pulled 64 clips off of the internet and edited them into Instagram level content, had to reduce them all. And then Meg has been updating this bracket and posting these clips and doing the
Tirelessly,
captions
nonstop.
twice a day, every day for about 4 weeks. So shouts out to Johnny
Big
and
shouts
Meg.
out.
Everybody, we appreciate them.
Yep.
But next time we're gonna get the bracketing right, guys.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Hey, I want to say that we do have, I'm going to plug the Patreon again. We have a Patreon producer tier where we ask people of a certain level to help us produce this show. We ask them for topics and ideas, and we got a couple of suggestions today for discussion points. I want to bring them up on the show here. So here's the first one from our producers. And it says, will the recent Apple keynote watch along be uploaded as usual? Those are the only way I keep up with Apple products.
Yes, that should have already been up. We were just busy.
But it'll be up later.
Yeah, that'll just be on YouTube because Apple really doesn't like us including their video.
Yeah.
So it'll just be on our Mega64 Infinity channel. You can watch it and sync it up with the Apple presentation and watch it yourself. But yes, don't worry, guys. I was up 5 a.m. today. I got that new iPhone. I know a lot of people were scared.
I was so scared.
But I got it.
This podcast producer wants to know if we're going to do any more flash drives. They really like the room, and they think
like
it's
that?
an interesting medium to put content on. They say that when they go on an airplane, they can pop a flash drive into their Steam Deck and watch stuff.
Interesting. I never considered the Steam Deck.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't because it's got the USB-C.
I mean, it's a PC.
Yeah.
I never think about it, but yeah,
That's
why can't you
interesting.
do that? That's
you
that's
can totally do that.
wow. I never thought about it.
All right, Mega64 version 1 on flash drive.
Could you put that on your phone? Would that work? If you plug that room into your phone with the USB-C?
Yeah,
and you could just select
You
the...
can watch a video.
Oh yeah, files. The files browser now.
I don't think about that either.
Watching the room on your phone from a flash drive. That's awesome.
The iPhone was so unbelievably late to USB-C. They hung on to Lightning as long as they could.
Still got it.
That it still sometimes doesn't occur to me that I have it. So sometimes it's like, God, I wish there was a way for me to get you these files. This is so hard. And then it's like, hey, just hook up a hard drive.
Dang.
Mega64 64 classic clips on USB flash drive.
Oh.
Whoa. That would be a collection, dude. All 64 clips.
Who knows?
People keep asking for all the time. Do you ever think you'll do a Blu-ray of like all the podcasts? And I think people don't realize there's limits of a disc.
Yeah. That's
It would be like 180 discs. No.
Yeah.
But hey.
And you know what?
Drive,
you know what though? There's always one person who's like, yeah, I would buy that. And it's like, yeah, you would.
We need 150
we'd sell
more, yeah.
one.
Yeah.
But that's not enough to justify us doing it. Here's were you gonna say something?
No, I said we should. What are we gonna do? I'm ready to do the next vote. I'm excited.
Whoa! We'll get to it. We'll get to it.
all
Let's
right.
appreciate
Sorry.
our podcast producers
Okay, of
here.
course.
You got somewhere to be?
No.
This producer Ranty says the Nintendo Direct made them think of a question. What is your favorite video game peripheral?
Oh, Rock Band guitar.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Rock Band drums.
Yeah, Rock Band drums are good.
Rock Band instruments.
I think my two rarest peripherals, most expensive peripherals, are my GameCube and PlayStation 2 Resident Evil 4 chainsaws.
Oh, yeah. Rock Band one of those too, yeah.
I also love Rock Band and Guitar Hero, but you guys already said that. So I'm going to go a little bit further back and say PS1 Time Crisis gun.
Oh, nice.
Time Crisis light gun, because I was obsessed with Time Crisis when I was, in my early teens, and to be able to play that at home was like so awesome for me.
Yeah. I forgot too. Yeah, I have a Paradise controllers.
And I really loved Samba de Amigo. I borrowed that from Rocco.
Yeah.
So I had your version of it. You loaned it to me. Mm-hmm. And that was so much fun. Such a stupid precursor to Rock Band.
Yeah.
Music game with a peripheral.
Yeah.
I will say too, I know it's old hat at this point. We kind of laugh it off and blah, blah, blah. That Wii remote was really fucking cool. When that came out, that was like, they are on some crazy shit right now. And you know what I mean? I know the Wii, we're used to it now and whatever, but that was pretty amazing at that time.
Yeah.
You could use it as the Mario Kart steering wheel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably the best use of it.
And then that got, the last time there was a new Metroid Prime game was that long ago, 2007. And it became the gun. You were aiming
Right.
it with perfect precision.
Yeah.
That was a neat time. Not every game used it great, and sometimes it was like, all right, give me a regular controller. But it was kind of neat.
It made RE4 so easy.
Oh my God. It was headshot in the game.
Oh yeah.
This is a question from our podcast producer, Cole. This one's for Shawn and anybody, but he wants to know, he's been watching a lot of Star Trek The Next Generation.
Nice.
What is your favorite episode?
Oh, wow.
I mean, obviously, I think it's called The Inner Light when Picard goes to that planet and then
becomes Guinan or whatever. No, not Guinan.
No.
He becomes
Caleb, I think.
Yeah, with the flute.
With the flute. That's just a great. That's so good. But there's a lot of really good ones. There's one where they turn into kids. That was pretty fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My favorite episode is the one where there is a character who died in like season 2. And then in season 4, they go to an alternate dimension and that character's
she's
alive
there.
again.
Yeah.
But they have the only person who knows they're in another dimension is Whoopi Goldberg.
Right.
Character
She knows
Guinan.
it's wrong.
Yeah. And she has to convince Picard, like, this isn't the right timeline.
And that she should be dead. And she's
and that person should be dead. But as the viewer, they're in the wrong timeline, but nobody on the ship does. And you kind of see them try to figure out, like, okay, well, if this is wrong, we're all going to die. But if this is right, we all have to do this to go back to the original timeline.
Yeah.
And they retcon that character's death.
Yeah.
Because the character died in such a trivial way originally.
It was really a pathetic way to die. There's another one where I just had it. I'm losing it.
Fuck. Oh, and of course, There Are Four Lights.
There Are Four Lights is a classic, but that one is like heavy. That's like the heaviest episode of Star Trek, I think. That was pretty nuts. There's one where like Worf like breaks his spine. Like that's a good one. Like that show is so good. I got to go back to that.
So I always like to, this is just me. When I'm at home, I'm either watching movies or a show, I try to get through as much as I can, whatever. And I like to alternate watching a show that I love. Sometimes I just need to put a show on while I'm working and stuff like that. And I like to alternate an old show I've already seen that I want to see again with a new show.
Sure.
Right now I'm finishing Gundam Wing. I was rewatching that for the first time in a million years. And I'm rewatching Better Call Saul. I kind of keep bouncing between the two.
Some people say Better Call Saul is better than Breaking Bad. Do you think so?
I don't think so, personally. But different strokes for different folks. I think Breaking Bad has the better, like the story unfolds better in Breaking Bad. There's iconic shit. But Better Call Saul, if you're talking like good characters, it's hard to beat. Like
Really?
Better Call Saul, you might like it more.
Yeah.
Because everyone thought it was, silly. Oh, it's going to be Bob Odenkirk is a stupid lawyer. And it's like, oh, they blew all those people away. It's legit just fantastic character show. So they're both really great. But depends on what you're, looking for.
I watched about 4 seasons of Breaking Bad, and then I hit a wall where I was like, I don't care about this show.
Yeah.
But I feel bad because I almost wonder, like, maybe I should have just pressed on to the end and it would have ended really good.
I mean, I think it's worth finishing, but also like, hey, watch Better Call Saul and maybe you'll like that. And I guarantee if you do and you finish that, you'll just gradually go watch Breaking Bad.
Did you guys watch Breaking Bad?
No, that's one that's just probably the last show on my bucket list.
Yeah, I'm going to at some point.
Sopranos is up there forever. Attack on Titan. Those are out of the way back in 2024.
Oh yeah.
2022 probably. And then now I feel like Breaking Bad is like the last like pop culture huge show that I give a shit about because I don't care about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
But I want to do that eventually, like all of Breaking Bad and then right into Better Call Saul.
Game of Thrones has a lot of titties in it.
Yeah. I mean, I get my For You page has like 2-hour pornos for free now. It's
Yeah,
Yep.
you don't want, Game of Thrones can't compete with that.
Khaleesi nip slips. Nothing.
Slips. Go ahead.
So anyway, I'm rewatching Better Call Saul for the first time and really enjoying it. When I'm done with these, I'm going to embark on a new show.
Yeah.
New to me.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch Star Trek.
You said that for decades, Rocco.
You know what, Shawn? I'm busy.
I know.
But that queue was this long. It's like the waiting list for Club 33. It's 10 years long.
Yeah.
But
Now
you
it's
get
now
to
it's
the
at the top.
front.
It's at the
Get
top.
to the front after 10 years.
Shrinked it.
I think that, starting with Sopranos, and you could debate maybe a few years earlier, other shows before that, we hit this quote unquote golden age of television.
Yeah.
And all the shows we're talking about are from that point or beyond. But there's just a couple of shows from the early 90s that I feel like are just as good.
Mhm.
Star Trek is one of them.
Yeah.
You could argue Twin Peaks is one of them.
Yeah.
And The X-Files.
Oh yeah.
But all of those shows also suffer from the problems of being from before the golden age of television, where they went on way too long and overstayed their welcome. So with all of those shows, I feel like watch them and they're amazing, but don't commit to finishing them.
Well, Star Trek is one where I feel like they hit their stride. Like the best season to me is season 5, and there's 7 seasons.
Yeah.
So like the end of the show, I think is still pretty good. I would say the first couple seasons are the ones where it's like, this is a little.
Yeah, it hadn't found its footing.
But that's kind of interesting because you see it get better as it goes on.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. I mean, that first episode, you hear them walking on like the sound stage. Like it's not great, but it gets way better.
It's funny though, Derek, what you're talking about. That's totally true. And what's funny is I think, obviously I always talk fucking my favorite show, Lost, but I feel like Lost, it was the show that was the transition between the two. Because it had a lot of the hallmarks of the quote unquote golden age of TV that came, but it still had that, ABC says this has to be 200 episodes,
Right.
and it's like, probably would have been better if they kept it to a few seasons.
But Lost was the first time you would show someone a thing like this is a TV show.
Yeah.
And no one would believe it. You know?
Well,
you gotta watch this.
Sopranos.
Yeah.
And I would say even to like Freaks and Geeks
Freaks and Geeks is a great show.
is amazing. Ended way too soon.
Yeah,
sadly.
left on a cliffhanger.
But I think you would love Star Trek.
I do.
Rocco. I think you would really geek out on it.
I mean, anytime I was sick at school,
Yeah.
that show was on, Next Generation was on, and I'd watch an episode and I'd go, that was fucking great.
And I think that a
I
lot
just
of
never committed.
I love the fact that like there are some episodes that are cheesy as fuck and they're
Yeah.
like super dumb, but then the next one's like, oh, this is really serious. Like,
So
it
much
goes
of
back
what
and
I
forth.
love about Star Trek The Next Generation. Great question, by the way. We're having Star Trek talk now on the podcast. It's going
Hell
way
yeah.
longer than I thought. So much of what I love about Star Trek, for people who have seen it, you'll maybe agree. If you haven't seen it, maybe this will interest you. A lot of the best episodes are, can I trust this person or can I trust this situation?
Yeah.
Right? Like the Inner Light,
Mm-hmm.
Picard, do I believe this reality?
Right.
The one I'm talking about, Yesterday's Enterprise. Again, that's like, well, Guinan is saying this is a false reality. Do I believe that?
Right.
I remember there's an episode where they take like a Romulan defector in.
Yeah.
And he's trying to convince them to like do these, like, I don't remember what the plot point was. Like the Romulans are going to attack you, but they're like, we don't know if you're a Romulan spy or
Right.
if you're a true defector. Like, can we trust you?
Right.
So many of these episodes are trying to figure out what the truth is.
And I will say that like there's a lot of the shit like the Borg was all like
that's
great,
all Next Generation
super
stuff.
dope episodes. Like
Yeah.
it was awesome because the original Star Trek, like the Klingons were the bad guy, and to have like the first episode start and like Worf is just part of the crew is like, well, what the
Dude,
fuck?
It's
Like,
Dragon Ball,
Yeah, it
Goku,
really is.
Goku
Oh,
makes
shit,
friends with
it
Vegeta.
is.
And then it's the next bad guy becomes
yeah.
friends.
There's an episode where everyone, like the power to the ship just goes out and they're all stuck where they happen to be. And like they're trying to get out of the situation. And like it just follows each person in their own little room trying to escape. And it's awesome. And it's Picard and he's giving a tour to these 3 kids who he does not want to be around.
Oh, how
And he's
funny.
just stuck with these 3 kids. And it's like, fuck. But they're getting scared. So now he has to like sing songs to them. Like trying to help.
Oh,
it's so
children,
good.
don't cry.
Dude, that show's great.
I think you'll love it.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And then classic moment, Picard quotes poetry while he's about to blow up the ship,
Oh, yeah.
Great YouTube video.
It's so funny how I fell victim to tribalism with Star Trek when I was younger.
Oh, you did.
Star Trek
Because I
versus
was
Star Wars?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm a Star Wars fan. I watch
That's
that
so
shit.
funny. I love both. I love both as a kid.
That was how, Kevin Smith has told the story, or who was it? I don't know. But when Comic-Con started out in San Diego, it started in 75.
Mhm.
And then around 77, I remember hearing from many sources that you started seeing people dressed, that you always had Trekkies there.
Yeah.
And then in 77, 78, you started seeing guy dressed as a Wookiee, guy dressed as Han Solo. And they said it was like, fucking nerd. It was like, what is this shit? Isn't that funny that
Yeah.
at one point that was Star Wars? What is this shit?
What is this bullshit?
It's like, geez, that
Have you
that
seen
didn't
any
go
of the
away.
Star Trek movies?
We watched Generations for
Movie
Movie
Club.
Club.
Generations and First Contact are awesome.
First Contact rules.
when
Wrath of Khan is awesome.
Yeah.
When I was I hung with Joe Franz, who helped film the CKY videos. We were hanging and he was showing me stuff from movies that he really liked, just cinematography wise. And we actually did see the first Star Trek movie, Star Trek the motion picture. And he's like, this is the slowest fucking movie ever. But Rocco, I know you like stuff like this. There's no computers used here. Watch this. And it's just, they totally ape 2001. It's like the Enterprise like docking in the thing, and it goes on for fucking 20 minutes. But man, it is like, he had a huge projector. And we were just watching it yelling. Yeah. Oh my God, how the fuck? What? So some argue it's a boring movie, but from that perspective, it was neat to watch.
Yeah.
So that's all I've seen.
Nice. Rolla Jones says they would like for us to do a breakfast or brunch podcast outside of the studio.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm for it.
Okay, but we gotta go someplace healthy.
Yeah, breakfast and brunch is one. Well, I was just thinking that is one of the healthiest high protein options
Brunch
for a
is
meal.
my favorite of all the meals. I never get that one, but I love brunch.
Okay,
omelet.
no French toast, no sauces,
No pancakes.
We got to
No
do
fun.
breakfast salads.
Yeah.
Hash browns.
and baked boiled chicken for the gains. Right?
Sounds like my lunch.
That's it.
Yeah,
But I love breakfast food, man.
I do too. I could eat breakfast food for every meal.
Every meal, right? But I don't like making it at home. I fucking hate cooking eggs.
Yeah.
I fuck them up. I'm not good at it.
Oh, dude, I'll teach you.
You know what?
I'm so good at making
I like
eggs.
cooking eggs because you could whip it up in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I whip it up in 5 minutes, but then like I can't. I don't know what pan to use to not make everything stick to. Like
Oh, you got put.
Trish makes fucking eggs, and it's like it all slides off the pan when she's done.
no
I'm like,
problem.
what did you do? How did you?
You got to
and
oil the pan.
Yeah, oil
I've
the
tried.
pan
I've
or
tried butter. I've tried
Yeah.
oil. I've
Or
tried lard.
ham.
I've tried. I'm just not. I use too high of a heat. I don't have the temper.
Oh, maybe.
Emma's-
I'll teach you how to poach an egg.
Well, I do. That is the one thing that ever since I was a kid, I would order poached eggs, and all my friends look at me like, "What the fuck is that?" It's
Yeah.
a boiled egg. That's the one thing when I do make them, I have
Yeah.
these little silicone poachers that they just float in the water. It's great.
Okay, cool.
When Emma
Those I cannot burn.
was in the dorms, and then her friends came to the house once. They're like, "Hey, she talks about this all the time. Can you make us egg sandwiches? Because like I make these like it's just a bagel with like cheese and ham and egg, or whatever. But she talks about them all the time how she misses them. So I made like all of her college friends like the sandwiches. I was like,
that's cool.
She's talking about this shit. Yeah, I make a good egg.
Just telling you.
Now
I
I
don't
know what
even
to get
eat
you for your
eggs, but I
birthday.
make a good one.
Non-stick egg pan.
Not
That big, just for your eggs.
That's literally what I had for breakfast. Oh, not that, but hard-boiled eggs. I
Nice.
just hard boil them and keep them.
There you go.
And I want to just give a shout out to SS Jakin and Lindsay. They had some comments here, no questions, but they are on our producer tier.
Shouts out.
So we want to say hi to them. All right, let's do the last video here. Man from Boston versus reaction to Osama's death.
That's a tough one. I don't know. I don't know who's taking this one.
We're going to put it up in the poll.
Yeah, we do the final.
I know.
So, I mean, my vote. I love the man from Boston, but
I think Osama is
Osama-
the
everyone.
perfect clip.
I think everyone that's been talking to me about like, oh, it's so cool that you guys are doing this. I think Osama's gonna win. I've heard that from multiple friends that they're like, I think Osama's death has gotta win.
But I
right?
do think
I'm like, I don't know.
that like not like right now Osama is winning by more than half. And I don't think any other clip could have done that from Man from Boston, because Man from Boston
It's
is
a strong
it's a
story.
great clip.
And you got the Derek doing the voices in there. You got Rocco doing the voices in there. It's a really strong clip.
But we just happen to be streaming out the most perfect time for us.
It was kismet.
But as George Bush said 23 years ago, Osama is unstoppable.
Mission accomplished.
So yeah, it's getting, Osama is winning. I really thought it'd be closer, to be honest with you.
I feel like, Osama bin Laden dying was the last time everybody in America just like
celebrated
could
together.
give each other the thumbs up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, watching that clip, I literally was gonna say the words, God, remember when like America ruled? Or like, you know what I mean? Like we were all like high-fiving each other.
There were a couple people back then who were like, you think they really got him?
Yeah, of course.
Or no Dude in the Rustum, no trial. Yeah, there were a couple people like that, but mostly it was like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Too busy dancing in the street to
Yeah.
hear your complaints.
We
It was
got
a
him.
simpler time.
We got him.
What year was that? 2011?
Wow.
A simpler time. I wasn't fully convinced.
People
9/11 was a psyop.
Yeah, still, the bag is still out on that one. You
Yeah.
know, World Trade.
It was a simpler time. I was
Building number 7.
Jet fuel.
Still don't know what happened to that piece of shit.
It was a fire. Okay, you know.
It's happened. Osama is now officially in the final.
Osama.
Even if
oh,
you had problems, with Obama back then, it was still like, yeah, fuck Obama, but yeah,
But hey,
Osama's
but
dead.
shuts
yeah,
out.
Yeah.
yeah, we're going after America's
Not Osama.
enemies, foreign and domestic, though. Hey,
Remember when we were walking around with an Barack Obama
yeah.
portrait,
And Krista
I
got
just thought
and
about
some
that.
guy just pointed the picture. Yeah, that's why I got no money. Yeah, that was kind of the height of political discourse back then.
It was, Sean's sister, Krista, was holding the portrait as we were leaving the set of our Assassin's Creed video. And Derek, he worded it specifically like this. He went, you know, that's why we're all broke, right? Obama. That's why.
That's why.
We were, and we were all like, yeah,
Good.
that's why you're broke.
Yeah, she's in
Gonna
high
need a
school. That's
little
fine.
bit.
We're good.
Gonna need you to unpack that statement a little bit.
Yep. Thanks for your input on that.
Well, there you have it. So let's before we get to the final vote here to decide what the ultimate clip of all time is, just want to bring up a quick news story that I read this week that I thought was interesting. Some developers at Bethesda were talking about Wolfenstein 2, and they said that they originally intended to have Adolf Hitler's penis in the game, but the higher ups at Bethesda said no.
Cowards.
And
on.
why are we only now hearing about the plan to put Hitler's penis in the game and we don't get a vote in the matter?
is this one of the older Wolfensteins, Wolfenstein
I
2?
think it's a break again.
Or is this a
I'm sorry, did
modern?
we lose?
Is he okay?
Did we do a commercial break and I don't realize it?
It's that bladder.
Johnny, are you coordinating this with him?
It's that bladder thing, guys. I'm telling you, enlarged prostate, dude.
Speaking to No Clip via IGN this week, Machine Game Studio director Jack Gustafsson revealed that there was a plan to have Hitler urinating in a bucket in the game, which that is a part of the game. This is from Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, which came out a few years ago.
Okay, so it's one of the modern.
It's one of the modern ones.
Gotcha.
But originally, you were going to see him peeing into this bucket. You were actually going to see his dick.
Because what, he's like in the bunker with Ava Braun, and he's like just got to piss in a corner in a
Something
pee
like
bucket
that.
or something.
Something like that.
Little piss gremlin
I
in the
didn't get to
corner?
this part of the game.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of the game, but I didn't get far into it. But yeah, news story here that Bethesda said no.
Dante's Inferno did it, and they did it well. Satan's penis
Yeah, Satan's penis.
swung between those legs.
If
like
we can have
no one's
Satan's
business.
penis, I think we can have everybody's penis.
Yeah.
Okay. Darth Vader,
Yeah. It might have been burned off.
Lex Luthor.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Oh shit. Was Darth Vader's penis damaged
Did he
in the
get
fires?
It had to be. He's laying.
That's why he's so mad.
He's laying dick down.
Oh,
He's
he
destroying
was.
something for a reason.
Yeah, the
But-
lower extremities.
Palpatine would have given him a mechanical penis, wouldn't
Yeah,
he?
but he wouldn't have the same amount of feeling.
It's more machine than manhood.
Mr.
Yeah.
Thruster 9000.
Darth Vader is able to choke people using a force choke. Can't he just force choke his chicken?
Good.
Oh.
He could probably just look down.
Yeah.
Maybe he has phantom penis. It's gone, but he still feels it. And then he can use the force.
You tried.
Oh, now that's good. Ugh.
You
Maybe-
tried to give me a Tenga now, but I am the master. Vader.
Oh.
Sorry, you were saying Garrett.
does
I
it.
didn't mean to cut
Oh, no, I was just thinking maybe like he uses the force not to get himself off, but to get his partner off. So
What
he's
partner?
Yeah.
What partner?
Yeah, what partner?
Padme, dude.
Padme.
Padme's not
She's
into
dead.
him anymore. Yeah, she died.
She was dead
yeah.
before he became
He
Vader.
should have pleased her back to life.
Maybe he takes her.
remember
Maybe
that?
he's doing like Force Ghost blast, like finger blast or something.
He's got to have some sort of like little piece on the side when he's in the machine suit, right?
Probably a Geonosian.
Yeah.
Where's that book? We don't need to make a movie out of it, but extended universe.
Those Geonosians.
You know what? Fucking Disney. They're never going to get into how Darth Vader jerks off because they're too fucking
Woke.
scared.
They're too scared to show him Rogue One out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
See, this is why I don't watch Star Trek.
They got lightsaber this, lightsaber that. Where's the flesh lightsaber? Okay. Pops the end off of that.
Power of the Schwartz.
Exactly.
I'll show you the cum saber.
Ew.
Sean,
Jesus.
too far.
Are
dude.
you okay? What you
I'm
left
not.
like 4
I'm getting
times.
TNA energy.
Oh, can I ask you a serious question and like a blunt question? And you
Yeah.
don't now like
I'm scared, but sure.
You're
you
pissing
can
too
cut
much.
this if it's too personal.
Yeah.
Are you like coked out? Like, is that why you keep running to the
Dude, I should not ever drink Zevias when I stream.
that one can has made you pee like 3
I
times?
can't stop peeing because of Zevia, but it's always
Might be something else.
Well, no. When
That's
I
like
drink
a prostate thing.
well,
I drank this whole thing of coffee in the hour
there's
and a half
something
we've been
about
sitting
this
here.
beverage that makes me piss like
That one
crazy.
can. You can't piss 8 times like that.
You in the amount that comes out of me, you would be
I don't
like,
know.
how is this possible?
I heard something about you.
What?
I heard you were a cokehead.
Oh. I forget the next line.
Yeah, I bet you forgot.
It's been too long.
Yeah, I bet you forgot.
Sean, what you would have done is this keychain, you would have thrown it to the ground and walked away.
Okay.
After you said the line you forgot.
Fuck. Yeah.
All right, let's do the final video here. This is the very, very final showdown for the Mega64 Classic clip. We're going to put the poll up now. Let the viewers decide. Garrett, the racist, versus reaction to Osama's death.
Hey, no matter what happens, guys, I am honored that the voting thought so highly of me.
Yeah, they're so high.
We have gone through 62 clips
Wow.
to come here.
And it's
And
on.
you know what? I knew from day one what the winner was going to be. And we are just going to confirm it right now.
Not the most viewed in our coffers, right? Some of these
It's not
other
the most
clips-
I
viewed.
think the most viewed is still Garrett's weird ending.
Yeah,
Weird
that's
ending,
a
most
great.
views.
That's a
Which
great
I'm
one.
again surprised that didn't make it as far as it did.
Again,
That-
my
that-
timing is everything.
That's an unreal event. I think it should have been those two. If I'm being honest,
You think
Okay.
Garrett's good ending?
all credit to Garrett, but I think that was more of a miraculous turn of events than this.
I
But
actually
I still
thought
like it.
I thought it was going to come down to Binders versus
Binders is good.
Osama, but I think they actually went head to head earlier in the bracket.
Yeah. And
Which-
Osama did win.
Again, we fucked up the bracket by putting that so early in there.
Yeah.
But Osama beat it back then, and I think it's going to go all the way. We have about 30 seconds left on this
And
poll.
there's no way it doesn't win
this
here.
is the people have spoken. This is democracy at its finest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Hulk Hogan is dead now too. And
Oh,
so,
wow, yeah.
you
That
know,
song
we,
is
we
relevant.
used his theme song back then. We should have celebrated when he died as well.
We did. I did the same dance.
Okay,
Same song.
Perfect.
Don't worry about that.
I dropped some elbows from
Mm-hmm.
the top rope. It was cool. His Brooke said thank you.
I thought
I don't know why that got rocked. Thank you for dropping elbows.
I
for
don't
my
really
dad.
like the joke about Brooke, if I'm being honest, because she was a victim of racism. Do you remember that?
Wait.
Talked about someone told her that white people smelled like bologna.
what?
That's fucked up.
And she went.
She talked about how she was a victim of racism.
She talked about that.
And there you
right,
have
yeah.
it. Osama takes it. Reaction to Osama bin Laden's death is the #1 Mega64 podcast clip of all time.
Osama wins a second time in history.
Hey, Osama.
And we're going to end the show right there, everybody. It's been a hell of a show. We thank you for helping us choose this winner. We will be posting the clip officially on Instagram to let the world know that the people have spoken.
That's right.
Stick around for the after show. We will be back in a few minutes. But thank you, everybody, for joining us on this historic episode of the Mega64 Podcast.
Johnny, play us out.
Woo!